Hello? There we go. Alright. Sorry. Hello. My name's Tom. Welcome to Off the Grid. Like I always say, happy Mother's Day to my lovely wife Alex and Big Vicky. Tonight, friends, enemies, and everyone in between, we will be watching, in my opinion, the weirdest 90s pay-per-view adjacent to wrestling with no nudity. It is called Fight Zone. I did not know a damn thing about this until about 3 weeks ago. Joe Dombrowski, independent wrestling commentator, put these up on his YouTube channel. I watched about 30 seconds of one, and I decided I needed to share it with you guys. Let's get it in a little better. Nope, that's not going to work. Okay, that's just going to look weird. Hello, everyone in the chat on both YouTube and Twitch. I have not broken any copyright rules yet. Don't think I will, because I got the video from YouTube, so I assume they approve it. Hello, Jay the Brain Man. I hope we get the Fight Zone video game too. A lot of great characters. Hello, Brian Dermody, the man, the myth, the legend, Jarl, over on YouTube. Incident 73, Adam4836, Assured Outcomes. Gunner on YouTube, Matt P, Ridiculous Maximus. I see Refs as Wizards. I see Bam Dog. Gunner, if I didn't give you a shout out. I see Tall McCartney back in the chat. Hello, Tall. I see a number of, I have a lot of folks. Joey Joe. You wouldn't think that name is hard to say, but my brain don't work so good. I see D. McCarr in the chat, Commodore Amigo, Jake Bars, Branavan as opposed to Bruhavan, who is on Twitch. Branavan is on YouTube. Is it Trayball Wavy? Hello? This is the real life version of that emoji, and Chandrox is also here. So yeah, happy Mother's Day. I shouted out the moms in my life. I hope all your moms had a good Mother's Day. If they didn't, I don't know. We have to do it again next month. Just take away Father's Day from your dad. So anyway, we're gonna jump right into the show right now. Alex, Brian says Happy Mother's Day. Brian, Alex says thank you.
Playing on Action Pay-Per-View.
This is on Action Pay-Per-View, which, for those of you who don't know, is like, there's like In Demand. There's like the top tier where you get like the boxing and the WWF pay-per-views and all that. And then Fight and then Action is like 5 tiers below that. This is May 95, and this is, their logo is straight up the WWF Attitude Era logo. As my son's loudly throwing away trash. Hey, Fire Pro Spooky. Yeah, go get that weed. Hey, David Syracuse. Hey, Tony. Thank you so much for the kind words on YouTube.
The world famous Hollywood Palladium, home of the most dangerous place in the world.
The world famous Hollywood Palladium.
I'm Danny Martinez, and this is my sidekick, no martial arts pun intended. Cameron Fletter, who is
Cameron Fletter, who I assume I assume Ricky Rackman was like, I'm busy this day, and so this guy got the job. Damn dog. The guy on the right looks like the lost member of Color Me Bad. Looks like Kenny G. I'm Johnny Generic. Right, I love it. Yeah, these are the guys you bring in. Here, Texas Roadhouse on my top. It was looking rough for a second. I almost didn't make it on 8 because I ate Texas Roadhouse and it went right through me. So, glad we made it. Hey, Matt Foster. This is Fight Zone, an extremely obscure 90s pay-per-view I found on YouTube the other day. It's kind of pro wrestling, but not really.
You can choose who you think should be the champion. Now, Cam, guy doesn't have to win, right?
No, it doesn't matter. You don't.
So,
if he doesn't
what?
win, you can vote for any fighter regardless of what happens to them. And actually, that's what kind of evens it all out.
It's whose line is it anyway? MMA. The points don't.
so I'm casting my vote. So we'll be shooting that phone number up right after the show, ladies and gentlemen.
That makes no sense.
But right now we are going to go out to the floor.
So the fights don't matter. It's just whoever's the coolest guy. You call in at the end. By the way, these weren't live. These were taped months in advance, so you couldn't. They got a phone number. You call in and you vote for the person. By the way, there you go, Brian. I don't have shampoo commercials for this stream. I do have these ladies. Whose MMA is it anyway? Got lasers because it's 1995.
Our next bout, Viking versus, and the IRA isn't just an investment for him.
They got the wrong Carradine.
Assassin.
Any names we would recognize in this show? We're gonna find one here in a second. I've tried not to spoil it, except for the thumbnail. If you saw before I went live. Look at this fella. The Viking. If you don't recognize him yet, you will in a second. Why does the announce? That's a good point, Incident. Why does he not have a flak vest? Pretty sure guns are illegal. Yes, this is Tony Halme, aka Ludwig Borga, representing shoot fighting. I assume they all are. Yes, finally a neo-Nazi to class the joint.
Little 150 pounds, little PV Herman martial arts guys. I'm here to show you what real fighting's all about, the Viking way. And I'm gonna prove it the first time against this so-called Irish assassin. When I'm
Iris?
You Irish assassin.
The Irish assassin? Because I don't want the world to leave me. But I don't understand.
All right, here we are back.
Because nothing screams early MMA like having a neo-Nazi on it.
This guy, of course, trained in Ireland.
All right, and yet this fella, I believe Joey Jojo on the YouTube chat brought it up. This is Mick Tyranny, who, yeah, the Irish assassin, not the Iris assassin.
I'm the Irish assassin. I came here to the United States.
Mick Tyranny. He was under a WWE developmental deal a few years after this.
This so-called Viking. Aye, Mr. Viking.
He pokes you in the eye. He's the Irish assassin. I love it, Will Scott.
Now, lad. 6'5" and 305 pounds of blubber. You're nothing more than a broken
blubber. Dude, we need like Irish. That should be every Irish guy's catchphrase. It's just fun to hear blubber with a Irish accent.
Let me tell you something, Mr. Viking. That the people who trained me have been fighting for 30 years with no rules.
Vikings have been fighting a lot longer than that with no rules, buddy.
I'll do the rest of me talking in the ring.
Rest of me talking? Come on, dude.
Let's get it underway.
You don't say me talking. You're leaning into it a bit much. Yes, we have a gong, a giant gong, instead of a bell, because of course. I believe they are fighting on a giant yin-yang because 90s martial arts. Bodies both have zip codes. This, yeah.
I don't think so. I'm thinking not. Whoa, look, oh my goodness, that hurts.
So we have a current pro wrestler against a future pro wrestler doing shoot style MMA. He does a short arm clothesline in a fake shoot match. Hell yes! I hate that I just said hell yes about the neo-Nazi. He's doing a vertical suplex!
Right there, listen to the crowd.
Yeah, they're using a lot of wrestling and grappling.
What?
Boy, that was one hellacious body slam.
They're not even trying to make it look like a shoot.
I've got back pain.
Backache 1-800.
A DDT!
Oh,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for blowing everyone with the ears.
He's just having his way with him.
Yeah, he's having a good time.
This is kind of interesting. We got an Irishman.
Wait, did he? Hey, what with the DDT? The DDT is a finish in the fight zone.
Wow, that was quick.
That was quick. Hell yes. God, if he wasn't a Nazi, I'd vote for Tony Halme. I called. They both use grappling. Let's analyze this.
What really hurt. And just take a look at these, ladies and gentlemen. Ouch.
There's nothing that compares to slamming a man to the mat.
Yeah, they're using a lot of wrestling and grappling techniques, and boy, that
was so good. Ding, ding. We just give up any pretense of this being a shoot. Who's the guy, Howard Stern?
Viking, you barely broke a sweat.
Well, I'm not
Hey, a fanatic gamer.
It took nothing to beat that.
It takes nothing to beat a nothing.
So, and
It takes nothing to beat a
I'm
nothing.
the world champion.
Obviously, well done. Congratulations.
Brian, ladies and gentlemen, as though any women have ever
Michael,
watched.
that's the biggest guy I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, that's a big guy.
We're just interviewing like the extras now, because so the fans are, if you couldn't tell, they're all paid extras or actors.
The adrenaline level is high. I can smell it in the air.
Let's go to the fight zone, see what's going on.
Like, I think 1995 WWF presented itself as more of a shoot than this. Like, at least WMAC Masters, like, they weren't doing short arm clotheslines.
The clashes continue here with Manu versus
Manu.
Peligro.
Oh, he's trying an accent. That's a good point, Joey, on YouTube, that Tony Home was the guy in the show with the most MMA experience. And he's just like, fuck it. I'm doing a pro wrestling match.
He's pretty profound in his beliefs and how good he really is. And this is what he had to say, ladies and gentlemen.
This guy rules because he looks like he works like just in an office somewhere, like a GameStop. Very mild-mannered. Manu. He does Kosho Ryu.
My father trained me in the art.
Like, you could see where they watched the early UFCs.
And my training started at a very young age.
And they were like,
One of the things my
what
father
if we
used to
made
do
it
to
like
train
really
me
fake?
Like, I would get up in the morning, get ready for school, and school started at 7 o'clock in the morning. But he wouldn't let me leave the house until like 10 minutes till. He only gave me 10 minutes to run to school. And I believe it was like a mile and a half to 2 miles to school. And so that means
Your
I had to
dad
be
sounds like he's an
an entire
asshole.
way to make it to school in time. And if I was late, then I'd have to face my father afterwards. Same thing after school. When the school bell rang to end school, I'd have to run home and be home at a certain time. And my
He's
father
just
would time me.
trauma dumping on all of us.
Shorten the time.
Like Tony Home's promo was like, I'm gonna kill that guy. And this guy's like, my dad was kind of abusive.
That's what helped me develop myself as a martial artist, the continuous improvement in my abilities. Kajikembo is an acronym.
Yeah, Matt, I love the early UFCs where it was just, people just made up styles. Like, what's pit fighting?
That's where we get
what the fuck is that?
Kicks from. The Ju represents judo and jujitsu. That's where we get our throws, our locking, and our grab arts. And
like, this guy's just kind of doing like British Lancashire, like World of Sport stuff. Except with the nut shots.
Chinese boxing, which is kung fu. And that's where we get our circular movements.
So for those wondering, I have this up as loud as I can get it. The original recording is kind of
Chinese style techniques. I lost my last one.
That's right, there was a guy in the original, the early UFCs who did Hawaiian bone breaking.
This time
That's his discipline.
I'm going to be more prepared. My father sent me to Antioch, California to train with Thomas Barros Mitosi, Grand Master of the Kosharu system.
Yeah, this guy's promo has gone 3 times as long as the Tony Hall match. And he's not saying anything.
I know you're a dangerous street fighter, but I'm going to give you a taste of the Hawaiian.
Like, did anybody tell him this was fake? He looks like he's about to cry.
Kempo and Kaju Kempo. So be ready.
El Peligro, I don't know where this guy's coming from. He's a gang
El Peligro? Is he a fucking luchador? No, he's just doing like a kind of like a caricature of a gimmick.
My name is El Peligro.
He is streets.
I'm from Logan High. I'm here to
Punisher style.
I've been in the game
Streets.
since I was 7 years old.
Yes, Adam. The bright side is neither of these men are
I'm gonna
Nazis.
demonstrate them.
We have our first Nazi-free fight.
That's all for me. I'm gonna beat all these guys, and all my homies are gonna watch the show, so I know they're gonna respect me for this, and I know I'm gonna win, and I have to win to get respect.
Like, I imagine both of these promos were shot in like the same area of LA. It's just they told the other dude like, hey, this area has like bushes and stuff. Kind of looks like a Zen area. You do your promo over here. and then we'll go over to your apartment and shoot yours on your stoop.
I'm amazed that this is allowed.
Wasn't Tank Abbott a pit fighter?
That's why you're here. You know that the pain
Fire
level's
Pro
gonna
Speaky
be
says,
high.
didn't Tank Abbott also claim street fighting? He might have did like a secondary discipline. Oh, right, the fight's just started? Okay.
It was a round kick to the face and then a hooking heel kick.
And he just kicks him in the nuts.
El Peligro is in
Oh, jeez. This other dude is throwing some good work kicks. Double axe handle.
Now that was kind of a fist to the stomach.
Another nut
He
shot.
dropped Manu, but Manu got up and countered. But look at this. My
Cock
goodness.
kicking
That's
is
illegal.
legal.
You know, that means the dangerous one.
That's right,
And,
very good,
and
which
he is
Rich's
dangerous.
discipline was
This
just
guy's
arm
a
wrestling.
game banger. He's used to
Oh, he's
fighting. He's got him in a
full Nelson.
He's got Manu in a full Nelson.
Oh,
And
he's
that hurts.
he's
Walker,
doing
that's
the
a tough one to
British
get out of
escape,
also. But
where
he
you
did. He
you
just
put
flipped, grabbed
the
that
arms
arm.
under the
Now,
leg
this
and.
is an example of martial arts expertise. And he kept a cool head.
Oh, I thought he was gonna do the Will Ospreay
Oh,
kick.
right on the foot. You see that? A fist to the foot. That hurt.
Oh, somebody! I think he got colored.
Well, no, but you know, of
A
course,
street fighter.
you never know where it's coming from. Nice.
Also,
he
I'm
slipped
a
some
big
techniques
fan
there
of
past
like.
him. That was real nice, and then brought him down.
Yeah, just go out and fight in your clothes you wore.
Yeah, you just you
Oh, he
learn.
tapped, he
You learn
tapped. No,
some
apparently it's not a
aspects of
tap.
martial arts you'll learn
But
on
he's
the field
selling.
because, you know, it's part of
He's
fighting.
selling
You learn
the
what
arm.
works
He's a
and
good
what doesn't
worker.
work. Basically, that's the bottom line.
Whiffed on that kick.
Those are nice. Oh my goodness,
Oh.
a beautiful.
Why does he act like he got shots? These guys just keep kicking each other in the nuts.
All day long. There's some pain.
Jump spinning back kick. That was nice to the midsection. Dropped.
That was nice to the midsection.
But he's getting back up. He's one tough guy, Cam. Hooking heel.
That's
Oh,
gotta
look at
take him
Oh,
out. That's
is he
gotta
dead? I think El Peligro has been murdered.
It's over, man. It's over.
Manu has murdered. What is up with this ref? I didn't notice the ref. He's wearing a beekeeper's
Too many
uniform, like
techniques to
outfit.
handle at once.
I would say
The
so.
devastating blow, the one that set everything up, was the hooking heel kick.
Fake
Watch
Ricky
this. It was a
Rackman's gonna tell
beautiful
us about the
technique.
web, the World Wide Web, any second now.
Oh my goodness, a beautiful.
The referee
kicking
Grace
technique in front of Manu,
Jones.
But look at it. Hooking heel, one to the groin, back of the leg.
Yeah, I think he's supposed to
Head.
have
Oh,
died
that hurts.
from that kick.
Well, Manu definitely living up to his name there as the shark, kind of
Absolutely.
wiping the Street
Big-
Fighter off.
Oh, it was terrible.
Brad and Michael.
Worked
also
MMA,
cross over, so
everybody.
Let's go to them, see what they've got to say.
All right, Manu, a great victory. How'd it go out there for you?
It's one of the roughest fights I've been in. El Peligro, he's
You just kept kicking him in the nuts, buddy.
Very modern.
Yeah, this is so much fun.
And I could thank my father and Master Matose, Grandmaster Matose, for training me for this fight.
Boxers have got all MMAs work. Come on, wrestling brain.
Been able to
You're gonna tell me
do
the
that,
Super
so
Bowl is worked
I
next.
managed to do so.
Congratulations. All right, so Michael, go ahead this way. Out that way. Go
Is
see
this
the
other
medic.
guy like
Michael.
another host?
Well, excellent technician.
That was Manu.
Manu happens to be one of the most precise kickers out
I
here.
want to thank
All right, well, let's
Grandmaster
see some more
Matos and
fights.
Grandmaster.
Oh, it's fight time once again. Here we are.
I'm trying to figure out what is on this dude's
Let's go over
shirt.
to ringside, see what the ring announcer's got to say. Bring on the guys.
Sorry, my kids are making lots of noise. Apparently excited about Fight Zone, and these ladies. Hey, ladies. Hey, Brick Jackson. Thank you so much for the follow. The boobies bring the follows. Yes, this is Bloodsport mixed with WMAC Masters with all the accuracy of a Ring of Honor scramble match. Yeah, that's not a black flag shirt. It's got like colors on it, almost like a Simon.
Featuring the undefeated Bad Karma and his challenger,
Bad Karma.
Treblo.
The Bad Karma Challenge. I am so excited. There are dragon people.
All right.
Wait, is this dude's name Bad Karma?
Known in the Fight Zone as the Bad Karma match. This guy takes on everybody. He has won over 50 fights, undefeated in the Fight Zone.
I think it's a
And he
flak
takes on
jacket is what he's
everybody.
wearing.
Here's what this guy's got to say.
Hi, I'm Bad Karma. The system that I do.
Hi, I'm Bad Karma. Like, that's just a fucking name. He is a Buddhist martial artist.
We'll keep his name clean, but
A
pretty much
Buddhist.
It's all about energy. It's about ki. It's about understanding another person's emotions.
Well, when a person try to punch me,
This dude is apparently standing in front of the old school WWF entrance from like 91,
The style
92.
I'm using is all energetic. When people fight me, they open themselves up. When they throw a punch at me, they open themselves up. They're showing me their fears, their emotions.
Yeah, he does look like Teddy Hart. He kind of talks like him too. That's why his name's Bad
So
Karma.
when they do that, I feel everything that's happening. I know what they're thinking, what's going through their head. I know what's happening in their past life.
Bad Karma says
K-Rice. I know what's going to happen in about a couple seconds when I hit them. So that's how I
Ooh,
instruct
yeah, it
my
is a
opponent.
good point,
So no
Will
matter who
Scott.
stands in
This
front of me, I can
makes
beat
me
them
feel
because they're
icky about
beating
that guy
themselves by
now.
letting me
The
know
other
everything about
commentator
them
looks like Ronnie
on a spiritual
Radke.
level. I'm not going to be beat. This is the really important thing you need to know. And I've fought in every underground fight there is. So
Every underground
the
fight
reason
there
is
is.
because I don't get emotionally involved. Everybody else does. So I'm not going to be beat. My next opponent is Dreblo. The Dreblo guy is
Drug
heartbroken.
Bro?
I got all that will and stuff. Well, Dreblo, I'm going to break your heart again, break your arms, break your legs.
Now he's just doing Hook.
Bring it on, man.
Like, that's a Hook promo.
Well, Bad Karma.
Yeah, Bad Karma won Kumite. He won the Gracie Challenge. Yeah, Dreblo, Drug Bro. I hope that guy's name is Drug Bro.
My name is Dreblo. I have
Dreblo.
studied the art form of Hapkido for the last 3.5
Can't even tell what his
every day, 6 days a week,
Italian
7 to 10 hours a day.
tantric?
I study Hapkido. I have attained the rank of 2nd degree black belt, and half the time it would take any average person. People sometimes ask me why I
Ooh.
devoted my life to the
This
art of
this guy
Hapkido.
seems like he would like
The
tell
reason
on people for cheating.
It's
in
somewhat
school.
difficult to talk about. 3.5 years ago, I broke up with a girl that meant everything to me. The
Wait,
art form of Hapkido
more trauma
is taught
dumping.
Self-discipline, self-confidence, and
Good
self-control.
night, buddy. Love you.
And it has also filled the void.
My
that
kids
this
are going to
woman left in
bed.
my
Right?
life.
This guy's laying
There's
everything
no way
out
that
about
bad karma can
a
beat
breakup from 3
because
years
my
ago.
training and devotion to my art form has made me invincible. You can't back out now, Bad Karma. Your ass is mine.
I would hate to work in an office with Dreblo.
All right, Zone, shall we?
Let's go.
Harold Howard would have been great here. That's right, Tom Tanaka.
Danny, I don't know, but I don't.
Yeah, I hate that every one of their promos ends with such a tight shot on their faces.
Everybody has a chance, though, in the fight.
Bad Karma's style is... I've literally seen Johnny Saint do
Dreblo's chances are, as they always say, slim and none, apparently. I mean, Bad
that
Karma
gong is either in a dumpster or in
this
somebody's
guy's a master of
house.
several styles. He just doesn't pick and choose. I mean, he's a master of several styles.
Your ass is mine.
Anywhere he wants him to go. That's right. Doesn't matter.
I know.
Picks him up and says, "I'll put you over here, or I'll put you here." He's walking. It's like a day in the park.
Nice guy to have around when you're moving furniture, huh?
Let me tell you. I mean, this guy.
Look at this.
Yeah, these are pretty... That's a good point, Jay. This is pretty much choreographed as Power Ranger monster.
He put that arm in every different position you could think of.
And yes, they did have a fight
A
choreographer.
lot of blood in the Bad
I
Karma.
found out.
Yeah, well, the thing is, Cam, you don't have to make them bleed to make them lose. And what he's doing...
Bad
he's
Karma
hurting
keeps,
the
like...
body. The
Like, his
body
fighting
goes through the
stance is
head.
like, back off, get away from me.
Did you see how he folded him over in half? That really hurts when that happens.
I think Dreblo's kind of, like, turned on by
breath
that.
in his lungs, because that really takes the breath out of you usually. The zone is a very dangerous place.
Yeah, he's just taking
Full
rolls.
contact stuff. These guys are coming in, and they're coming in hard.
Yeah, he's
this is not, there's no
twisting and
gloves.
flipping around, and he's
Well,
acting like
looking
this
at
dude's,
the-
like,
and pads on the
blasting
feet.
him with
Now,
kicks.
these guys are really out here to win, to knock each other out. Well, as we've mentioned before, to kick some serious butt. That's
Stakes
exactly
are
what's
high.
happening. Oh, absolutely.
And it's a
Now, you mentioned they don't bleed, but you don't understand when...
Oh, yeah,
when they
that's
get
a
thrown like
movie
that,
flip.
that hurts, Cam. Look at this.
He's just dragging him.
Oh my God.
I mean, he is really hurting this man. And he doesn't have to...
I love the comment. He's really hurting this guy. Unlike the last fight where that guy died.
Well,
You
see,
know.
like I said, Bad Karma is
Because
a
my
master
name is
of
actually Brad
many
Karma.
martial arts styles. Just pick anything that he did in this fight, and you'll see what we're talking about.
What?
That
I
hurts.
never lose. Fast forward 2 minutes. And he's getting... Oh, my God. Oh,
He
jeez.
folded him over in half.
All right, back in the fight zone. Next fight coming up. I hope it's as bloody as the last one. Let's see what we got. Let's go down the ring.
There was no blood in the last one. Are you even watching the fights, buddy? Why does every fighter have like 20 women come out with them? It's the sexiest Gracie train I've ever seen. Like the women are coming out, like Wildfire Tommy Rich in 1981, high-fiving everybody. They're all Mormon. Yes, Gracie train, more like sexy train. These laser lights are not good.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the world-famous Hollywood Palladium. And
We've been here for like 20 minutes, dude.
Are
You
ready
don't have to
get
welcome us.
crazy? Scorpion versus Piranha.
Fuck yeah! Scorpion versus Piranha! I can't even say words. Scorpion versus Piranha. Knowing this pay-per-view, I wouldn't be surprised if it was the Animals. On the drummers. Yeah, this is straight up Mortal Kombat.
Okay, Cam, well, this is the 4-1-1 on this fight. The
4-1-1, baby.
Piranha, he's an Okinawan stylist.
Oh yeah, he's got a ponytail, so he's evil.
And, you'll get an example of what
If
I mean from
90s
this.
movies have taught me
They call me
anything.
Piranha with a good reason. This is my club. It's called the Piranha Club. It's a lot of fun. I like it like that.
Call it the Piranha Tank, buddy, not the Piranha Club.
Deal with some of the customers in here the way they're meant to be dealt with. I collect piranhas. They're my favorite pets. I love the way they go into an eating frenzy.
What is happening?
I love the way they tear the flesh.
This is my club, the Piranha Club. It's where we talk about piranhas every Tuesday and Thursday after
I
school.
left home when I was 15, if you know, home if you want to call it that, but I joined the Merchant Marines. I've been all over the world. I've been...
He got lost at his tape
I've
promo, and they didn't edit it
South
out.
America, I've been to Africa. And I was introduced to martial arts at an early age when I was in the Far
Hanging out
East.
with my piranha.
Not one particular style. I like them all. I studied them all. Anything I could get my hands on.
Studied all
anything
of
I
the
could use.
styles.
Anything that was effective. You know, in a way, I like to
Talk to my piranha.
like my fighting style to a piranha's eating frenzy. They won't stop. They won't stop till everything is gone. And I will not stop.
Guy. I love how he comes out looking like
Best way to describe my martial arts is getting the job
look
done.
like Evil
I get the
Dojo
job
Master from like any
That's right.
90s
Anybody that
movie,
wants to
and
tangle
then
with me.
his promo was like
There's one thing that they
heavy
say
metal
in
dude,
Japanese,
but he
"Hachi no
lives
shite."
in a like single
saying that.
bedroom apartment, like a studio apartment with a piranha.
Nice to meet you. Goodbye.
I love the end of that promo. Nice to meet you. Goodbye. That's so nice of him. So polite. So polite of the piranha.
He thinks he's big and bad and tough. And
Oh, here comes the Scorpion.
He's gonna have his hands full tonight because the Scorpion from Great Britain, this guy.
Oh, he's from England. We have our third international fighter.
Scorpion.
Kempo Karate.
And nobody's met my challenge. 7 years in this town. With no challenges. What does that tell you? Americans are wimps? You better believe it.
Oh, he is
Where I
a
come from, we don't use
nationalistic
guns and knives.
heel.
We just use our fists and our feet.
Ref's words are, I think all of these dudes are like stuntmen, except for Tony Halme and McTierney.
American Kempo.
Like, these are the guys that like
Pity
would
you
get
guys
picked to
didn't
do the
learn it
fight
right.
scenes and like
The way they taught me.
the
Speed and
the
power.
B martial arts
Nothing to do with
movies.
size. It doesn't matter if you're fat, thin, short, or tall. I'm going to show you something you've never seen before. I'm going to show you the speed, the hand speed, and the foot speed of Kempo Karate like you'd never believe.
His
I came to Fight
promo.
Zone to show you Americans what we Brits are made of. You've never seen nothing till you've seen me fight.
Take Spirit of Justice on
underground
YouTube.
fighting.
We
This
all
is the
missed it
real
because it was
thing.
on Action
This ain't no
pay-per-view.
slap
Nobody
on
got
show.
those.
I'm going to show you what it's like to prove yourself to the world. I'm going to bring Britain to you. We didn't discover this country. We conquered this country, and I'm going to conquer you.
No, you.
I hear they call my opponent the Piranha. Piranha.
I mean, you took it
When I get
from
these
the
hooks into you,
natives.
I'm going to shove you back in that goldfish bowl where you belong. You're the only fish that's going to be caught here, mate. Not me.
This guy's the best promo. I'd say him and then Tony Hall. Look at that guy. I love how there was a dress code for the drummers, and that guy clearly didn't follow. All right, now he just looks like a deadbeat.
Owns a biker bar. He collects piranhas, and that's why he's got the name Piranha. And a nice throw on his part.
So Piranha is fighting for America.
Went up in the air and hit him with a round kick.
The Scorpion.
Damn imperialists.
Like Americans are just a bunch of wimps, and all the American practitioners of the martial
Like this
arts
guy should have taken a
really
note from wrestling and like
diluted
worn
it,
the
watered it down and everything, and he's here
on his
to, I
pants.
guess, kind of change.
Prove a point, I guess. Huh? Well, there's the crescent kick, round kick. Nice stuff there coming out of
There's
Piranha's
no
leg.
way that guy knows what any of these kicks are
bigger
called.
man. Corbin really seems to be working awfully hard for this.
Yeah.
The Piranha's really keeping his head cool.
Oh, now you see that was a round kick to the inside of the knee. That hurt. A couple of techniques.
Come on, dude. He's not even coming like a foot away from the dude's face. Oh, he broke his arm. I think he broke his arm. Nope. Turn into cell, buddy.
There's some Muay Thai kickboxing knees to the rib cage, and now he's got him in a chokehold.
Yeah, that is weird. More stunt people don't get the wrestling.
Oh, he did.
I think it's mostly just women in the stunt field who get into wrestling. I know. Trinity from TNA. Chris Statlander did some stunt work, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I'm telling you, I need a couple of those zappers.
The ref's riot gear rules. Yes, dirty.
Eyebrow of Piranha, but listen, that's not even affecting him. Oh, there's a nice takedown from behind there. Front kick to the small of the back.
Piranha kind of looks like Brody Lee, but like if Brody Lee was a real piece of work.
Of course, that's why we're here in the fight zone. Why else? We're here to see people get hurt.
Yeah, well, actually, you are, Cam. You're a.
Yeah, Scorpion's not bad. He just needs to work on his strikes.
I'm here to kind of just water it down and give some a professional perspective here.
This is the most back and forth fight so far. Oh,
spinning crescent kick. It looks like.
love all these cuts, all these Kevin Dunn cuts between strikes.
I'm sure he's hearing some bells right now up the head region. That hurt. That hurt.
You can't take shots.
Listen to how lively this crowd is, and then look out in the background.
That's right.
These guys obviously.
Like, these are people that have been kept here for 3 days, while these dudes keep fucking up their blocking.
A knee to the face, came up with an uppercut, and then threw him.
I could see Sylvester Turkey a bit in him. Like a little itty bitty. I don't even know what that was. It was like kind of a kick, but he didn't really jump high enough.
Now he tried to attempt a front kick, and he got repaid with a elbow smash to the face. He got hit in the groin. He got a spinning back kick to the midsection. Now he got out of there. He managed to get away a round kick, hitting.
The referee is like not really moved from there, but he keeps stepping back and forth, like he's doing something.
There was an attempt at some kind of a spinning technique, and he got an elbow.
Oh my goodness!
Right in. Oh,
I thought he was going to do an ST. He's just sitting on the leg. That's not a leg bar. He's just humping his knee. Sugar Ray Leonard did produce this. I was going to bring that up in a little bit. Yes, Paul McCartney. Sugar Ray Leonard helped produce this pay-per-view, or this series.
Jumping side kick. Dropped him to the ground.
This is a fight scene from Walker Texas.
Double stomp to the ribs. There's a double palm heel strike to the ears.
Oh, he's got a rear naked choke, I'm thinking. First submission attempt.
Most of the time it's over. But look at the brute strength. Piranha.
Oh, he's fighting up. Fighting spirit. Got the hand up. Crowd's cheered him on. USA, USA.
He knows that.
He's just slowly working him down there.
That's right. Just put him to sleep. He put him to sleep there.
He's tapping.
Look at this. Oh, he's gone.
What?
Holy moly, that.
All right, submission. What is the referee's job? He's not doing anything. It's just at some point, one of the guys stops moving, and the referee raises the other guy's hand. I mean, I get that it's kind of hard to move with, like, all that tactical gear on you.
I tell you, you cut off a man's oxygen, and he's going to go down.
That's right. It doesn't
Thank
matter
you
how
for
big
the
or strong you are.
input,
Someone
buddy.
puts a good, effective chokehold on you. It's tough to get out of. And this is an example of what we're talking about.
When a guy chokes you, you're out, and I have no idea what I'm watching. That would be great if, like, the winner of the tournament, the person who won the fan vote, had to fight the referee. Is that even, like, really a choke?
He's just slowly working him down.
That's right, Tom McCartney. They did say at the beginning, you could lose your fight and still be the champion. Because it's all about fan voting. We're just watching the end of the fight again. No commentary.
Brad and Mike are ringside. I think they've got some interesting commentary.
We're going to go to him right now.
Got a guy at ringside, and he's got some interesting
An
words.
extremely dramatic ending. How did you finish him off?
But wait, is the guy in the suit just the commentator, the long-haired commentator with his hair slicked back?
I was hindered by my performance because I have a pulp knee. But like I told you in my pre-fight, nobody's beat me yet, and nobody will.
Congratulations. Good work.
Tom McCartney. All my votes went to the girls. I have a feeling a lot of weirdos called that number one
I
top
thought that
the
might have been
girls.
the thing that would take him out. But luckily he got
Who's
in
this
there,
cowboy
got
that's like
inside
standing
and
behind
finished
him?
out with that
I want to
choke
see
before
him
that could
fight.
Really, hinder him the rest of the way.
How'd you finish him
Exciting
off?
ending to that fight, don't you?
Oh yeah, very climactic ending. Very climactic.
Let's see some more fights.
All right, back in the fight zone.
Brick rips his helmet off to reveal himself as Beetlejuice. Here we go. The Army of Women. Again, they're all high-fiving. How many times did these poor women have to high-five the same 30 people? I think one of them's wearing like an Ultimo Dragon like shoulder vest thing. That ring announcer's...
Continue the battle with
He thinks he's doing such a good... He thinks he's like so dramatic.
He's Bruce Burley.
Bruce Burley! This guy doesn't look like Mike Hager. I'm gonna be so mad. Bruce Burley. Is that Bruce Burley? Lee from the Red Hot Chili Peppers? Oh, boo!
Okay, sounds like it should be a
I mean,
good
he's
one.
kind of
This is
burly,
definitely gonna be a good fight.
but
Now,
he's
Bruce Burley
shaved.
is an Australian jiu-jitsu stylist, and,
Look at that shirt he's wearing.
Hey, g'day. My name's Bruce Burley.
He's Australian. He is
My style of
Australian Jiu-Jitsu.
Well, the Abo tribe
See how many kicks he throws.
came to me when I was a kid. I was having some problems with some other blokes in the neighbourhood, and taught me the way. It's formed like Australian Jiu-Jitsu. It's the theory of the
What the
circle.
fuck is Australian Jiu-Jitsu?
Circle in every art, make it very powerful, kind of like a bullwhip. Starts off with a big circle.
Wait, Australian Jiu-Jitsu is hitting people with a bullwhip?
The circle's so powerful.
What the fuck? He hit that guy!
Australian for sledgehammer.
Like, the impressive part's supposed to be you can hit the cigarette and not hit the person. He just straight up hits this guy in the chest.
Great white shark is a dangerous species. So we take them, catch them, tag them, sometimes catch them, drag them on a boat, and lug them off about 80 miles offshore. So it keeps the fishermen away from them.
Australian Jiu-Jitsu is balancing on your tail and doing front kicks.
Sometimes the long distances they've swam when other fishermen catch them.
No one fights like Gaston.
Cacodon megalodon tooth. It's an ancient great white. It's about
Hey,
40 million
Rowan.
years
What?
old. We also collect these and make.
Wait, this guy just gets to bring weapons with him? That seems very unfair.
Stepped in and repoed my boat. Bloody bureaucrats like that keep stepping in and keeping guys like you and me
Spooky.
from getting anywhere in that fight.
It's just regular jiu-jitsu, but you have to wear a long
One
V-neck
day,
before fighting.
Dabo elder Utar came to me and he says he was chewing on a wally bush and he had himself a vision.
Hey, Optimum Vision.
One
Welcome.
day, all the warriors
We're all having an
are gonna meet in one
experience right
place.
now.
If you become a part of that meeting, you get your boat back, be able to resume your life, saving the sharks.
Come on, dude. Wrap it up.
Skeet, got one word to say for you, mate.
Wait, his opponent's name is Skeet? That dude's name is Skeet?
We got Ski going to be going up against
Ski.
Bruce. Now, Ski, kind of an adrenaline junkie, this guy. He can't seem to get enough and
Oh, I thought you meant a V-neck. Spooky, I gotcha.
My name's Ski.
Ski.
Film industry.
He is
Do daredevil stunts. Do
Braziliat.
burn, crash.
It's not a word.
Anything to truly test me. There's a feeling you get from danger. It's a feeling no one else will ever know about. Most
His
people
name
won't
is
dream about
Ski.
it. But once you're there, once you've done it, once you've felt it, you'll never stop. You'll crave for it. You'll always want to have it. And that's what this means to me.
Oh, Tom McCartney with looking up factoids about these fighters. Bruce Burley was a stuntman for Batman Forever.
Whether you're doing Mach 2 on your bike, you're there, man. That's what it's about. It's having that feeling. It's living in danger.
Yeah, I feel like half of these dudes are like Gary Sharon's
all the
buddies.
adrenaline. That's what it is to me. And I like to fight.
Should
because of
fight
the
with
fear.
poles.
I like to fight because of the challenge. when you stand face to face with another opponent.
Joey, I love how many times they've said he's an Okinawan stylist. Yes, that's where karate's from.
You can truly test yourself that way.
Braziliat means to do fighting. It's Malaysian martial arts similar to Pinjak Salat, an Indonesian martial arts. Okay, so it's real. Am I an extreme fan? I like the one song more than words. And I like a couple of songs off of the Van Halen 3 album, if that counts. Other than that, no.
And overcoming them through combat.
Alright, Fire Pro Spooky.
The training I do for Bursalot.
Take her easy. The archive will be up right after we're done, in case you miss it.
Nothing inside. Gotta be outside. Gotta be with yourself. One-on-one with you and your fears.
See, if I'm just watching this, I don't know anything about this fighting style. I assume that his...
You face the fears, just you and yourself.
His fight style is just the wall from American Gladiators.
At a time. This guy, he's nothing.
Holy shit.
He's just a small drop in a big.
Joey Jojo, this guy went on to direct the John Wick movies. What the fuck? So I'm pretty sure he wins the Where Are They Now game. I wonder what the costume budget is for the extras. So yeah, we have a stuntman from Batman Forever, Bruce Burley, against an experienced stunt actor who went on to direct or produce the John Wick movies. Oh looky, Bruce Burley with a lucha arm drag.
Look at now, that's some good ground fighting. He's throwing punches. Now what they're trying to do is
He is dressed like a Chikara trainee from back in the day. Hey, shirt.coms. No, these are all paid extras. They put out a casting.
He's got him on the ground, and this is dangerous if Bruce can put him away here. But apparently he.
Oh, they rolled off. They rolled off. Because that's what happens when you're in the guard.
Down and get some kind of a submission hold on him. You know, he fight's pretty much over, but he just didn't have. Oh my goodness!
Wait, what happened?
I hate it when that
The fight's pretty much over already?
It's like getting kicked by a mule, I guess. That was a nice sweep, a front sweep, took him right
Yeah,
down.
Bruce Burley is at a disadvantage. That's right, Jay, because they won't let him use all of his weapons.
Now he went to the legs, and now to the midsection, back behind the leg. Now that's kind of a Muay Thai kickboxing technique. They do a lot of leg checks.
Like, Ski would be one of the better looking guys on like a B level. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, he's got him in a trap right now. Oh, and it's
Ooh, Booker T hook kick.
Had him in a hold, and then a spinning back kick while holding his hand. The guy's loose. That's good. Just took him wherever he
The guy's loose. That's good. Expert level commentary that you only get at the Fight Zone.
He's got him in a
These guys are just making shit up.
submission hold type. And those knees
Like, the older guy's supposed to be the Fight Zone expert. And you can tell he's never watched fighting in his life.
That's right, that's right.
The Muay Thai kickboxing.
Oh, that hurts.
Yeah, Ski does kind of look like young Seth Rollins. Yeah, boxing. God, I see that.
Oh, that hurts.
Oh, head scissors with these bad boys.
Ski is in trouble right now. Oh, that is just
If I know anything from pro wrestling, you just roll over to where your toes are in front of him, and then do like a push-off. No, he killed him. He killed him.
Bruce is certainly happy.
This referee is really trusting these guys to like call their own submission. Hey, CBJ fan, we're just watching people be murdered on YouTube and Twitch tonight.
It was a doozy that last
I wonder if they did call Judo Gene. It's a good call, shirt outcomes. I bet Judo Gene was like, no, this shit's too fake for me. And Judo Gene did a lot of weird shit in Hollywood. Harris working on the honor system.
Got a leg lock going around the throat, and I'm telling you, that's tough to get out of.
Like, it's tough to get out of as you see him getting out of it on accident. Like, this is a hold you don't do a close-up on. I'll punch you in the butt. Get out.
Lights out. Well, I guess it's time for all of us to.
Well, actually, we should probably go on down to the fight zone. We have our fight zone reporter.
Aren't you in the fight zone?
And Michael, who's going to take.
Like, isn't that the fight zone?
Right.
Or is the circle the fight zone? Why aren't you looking at us?
Bruce Burley, great fight. What do you think Simpson for you?
What's that? Excuse me, mate.
What do you think Simpson?
Oh, they couldn't edit that out.
I need the money bad, mate.
All right, excellent fight. Be looking
Is he
forward to
bleeding
seeing
from
you
his
again.
brain?
All right. Thank you, man. All right, Michael. What happened? Such a diversity of.
The fight zone is more of a state of
We just saw
mind.
a man finish with a chokehold combination armbar. First I've ever seen.
Most of the 90s wrestling radio show Squared Circle with the Shadow Man was part of
Okay,
it.
that was the last fight of the evening. Whoa.
Mickey Mouse time, man.
That was the main event? That's a little
bit more excitement in the fight
anticlimactic.
zone than the
Ending
Mickey
with a
Mouse
head
one,
scissors.
you know what I mean?
That's right. Now, we had mentioned at the beginning of.
That's right, CBG
the
fan.
event
R.I.P.
that,
to
you can call in and vote
Art
for your
Jimerson.
favorite zone fighter.
One
Now,
glove
whether
in the
fighter won or lost
sky.
makes no difference. Maybe you thought he was cheated. He got a raw deal, whatever. Right now, call the number.
Hello,
that,
Jade
on
on Twitch.
and,
Yeah, this is
cast your
weird.
vote. And if you get enough votes in, you may have your favorite
Tech
zone fighter
performs
as
a
the champion this
free
evening. So call
event
right
party
now.
winner takes his place.
To vote for the Viking, dial the toll-free number on
Oh,
your
they're
screen
giving us
and
phone
press
numbers for
1.
everybody. The neo-Nazi who did a stalling
To vote for
suplex.
the Irish Assassin, dial the toll-free number on your screen and then press 2.
That's Michael J.
To
White.
vote for Manu,
Oh, makes
dial the
sense.
toll-free number on
Okay.
your screen and then press
That shows
3.
how much I know about martial arts outside of, like, the 5 years I was really into UFC.
To vote for El Peligro, dial the toll-free number
Yeah,
on your screen
there
and then
had to
press
have...
4.
I mean, first off, this is clearly a money laundering. But, yeah. This,
To vote for Bad Karma, dial
No
the
money.
toll-free number on your screen and
Maybe,
then
like,
press 5.
I don't know. Bad Karma showing the one cool bump.
To vote for Dreblo, dial the toll-free number on
Yeah,
your
if you want to
screen
vote
and
for the
then
guy who
press
got his
6.
ass kicked. Yeah, Viking was Ludwig Borga, who
To
just
vote for
did pro
Piranha,
wrestling
dial the toll-free number
the
on your
entire
screen and
fight.
press 7.
Okay, so these are all the same phone number, and you're just... You could go through this a little quicker if they're all the same phone
On
number.
your screen and press
You're
8.
calling... Because the champion of this is not who won their fight, but who gets the most votes via this phone number
To vote
thing.
for Bruce Burley, dial the toll-free number on your screen and
This
then
is
press
about
9.
I think a year and a half before Tony Holmay's UFC debut. I think he debuted
To
in
vote for
'97
Ski,
against
dial
Randy
the
Couture.
toll-free number on your screen and then press 10.
Who's voting for Ski? Ski sucked. I mean, Ski went on to like
If you
have.
think the Vikings should be champion, press 1.
Oh,
on
we're
your
just going through
touchtone
them
phone.
again with his DDT finisher.
If you think the Irish Assassin
Hey,
should be
Super Freddy,
champion,
that's
press
awesome.
2.
That's a good point. How do you press 10 on a 9-digit phone?
If you think Manu should be champion, press 3.
I don't. Oh wait, Manu won. I maybe, but definitely not El Peligro.
If you think El Peligro should be champion, press 4.
I would love to meet somebody who voted for El Peligro. Are these guys on a quest for the Dragon Star? This is WMAC Masters for grown-ups. This is WMAC Masters After Dark. Got titties and people saying the word ass.
If you think Dreblo should be champion,
Irish
press 6.
Assassin versus the Cajun Predator. None of these guys want that heat from the Cajun Predator, I'm telling you.
If you think
Now the drums are getting
Piranha should be
faster.
champion, press
Like it's giving
7.
me anxiety. Number one Gunkle, thanks for the sub.
If you think Scorpion should be champion, press 8. If you think
Yeah,
Bruce
this
Burley
Raw
should be
Undercard would have
champion,
been so much
press
better
9.
if they had phone voting. This has been going on for
If
3
you
minutes
think Skinny
now.
should be champion, press 10.
By the way, this video file still has 7.5 minutes left.
Okay, that's it. Stop voting. While you're voting tabulated, let's join Dr. Kaja in his dojo.
Stop voting! Again, this was not live. Wait, Master Kazia's...
Hi, I'm Kaja. Welcome to Master Kaja's Forbidden Fighting Secrets.
Master Kaji's
I'm going to show you how to
Fight
develop some
Secrets.
explosive punching. If you Western boxing, most of the time your left leg forward, you throw your jab, your weak hand, then your power hand.
Oh,
You only
I
have so many
missed
ways
this
to
about
punch.
90s martial
You have
arts.
a jab, you have a cross, you have a hook, you have a rear hook, uppercut, a haymaker, and a haymaker. Today,
Haymaker,
I'm going to show you how to get
haymaker.
that punch and make it explosive. How to drive when you hit. Instead of just driving and crossing, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive. In a real street fight, once that fight engages, it engages, and you want to explode.
Am I back? Alright, sorry.
If I'm in a fighting
I
stance,
was gonna say, what if like George St. Pierre saw this show and was like, I need to be a martial artist? What if he learned his stand-up from this guy?
I'm going to explode. Then this one's going to drive.
Is that Donald Faison?
Then I'll shoot this. And I don't cross. If I get too tight with
Every 90s martial arts tape was recorded. Good. That was a hell of a worked punch. If that guy would have sold it, that would have looked beautiful. But every 90s martial arts tape is just a guy that looks like this in a dark room, like explaining, if I throw a punch like this, it's a hook. If I throw a punch like this, it's a jab.
2 inches below your navel is your
I will put that on the list of shirt outcomes, the Boss Root. Absolutely.
So remember, when you practice your punching techniques, drive from the hip, okay? Drive. That's what you want to remember.
Yeah, this is an hour pay-per-view that I think people paid at least $10 for.
Punching techniques. And today I want
And we're just breaking to this guy in his shed.
Master Kaja's Forbidden Fighting Secrets.
Forbidden? Who's forbidding them? He's just
Your votes
explaining
are
how to
still being
punch.
counted. Now, a special martial arts report.
A special martial arts report from Inside Karate Magazine.
Hi, I'm Burton Richardson with Inside Kung Fu, Inside Karate, and Inside Taekwondo magazine, and we're continuing speaking with Cynthia Rothrock.
Refs as wizards. Yeah, blow off those students. Our education doesn't matter. We're learning forbidden secrets.
You feel afraid or anything? How do you deal with that sort of thing?
Well, yeah, I think you do. Different situations, like if I'm going to do a dangerous stunt right before my adrenaline
Oh, it's a
is
stunt
going
lady.
and my heart is pumping, I try to relax or do a meditation, deep breathing, and just have a positive attitude that nothing is going to go wrong. I'm going to do it well and, you know, just go for it.
Cynthia Rothrock. I feel like I should Rothrock. I feel like I should know her. Okay, she's legit. Where's this guy? He's like,
Now,
tell
what
me
would you say
about
to a
falling
woman
down in
Who
movies.
is interested in studying martial arts, was maybe a little bit of afraid.
No
little
problem,
afraid.
Tony. We're all
Well,
blowing
I think,
through the Sunday
maybe fine.
scaries
There's a
with the
lot of
fight
good schools that have
zone.
women instructors and that are just geared toward women, and that might be a good choice to go to.
Yeah,
maybe
women's
if you're
fights would have been
comfortable just in a woman's self-defense
too much. We have the Piranha.
Going back
We
to your own
have the
career,
fucking
when you're
Irish
getting ready to
assassin.
do, like, a big
Women?
fight scene, how do
Come
you
on.
prepare? I know that they have things choreographed, but how do you prepare to actually do that? Because
She is still alive. One of the few, I
Well,
imagine.
actually, I think because of my
Her
training
and
in
Ski.
Hong Kong, I would have to pick up a fight scene just like this on the set. So someone can show it to me and I can do it. And I really don't have to have too much preparation for fighting because I could turn on and, you know, go really strong and fight. I think more preparation comes for me in the script and in the dialogue and the character.
So
Right.
is
See,
there
the
any
action
particular
movies I
actor or
watched when I was a kid, I've mentioned it before on these streams, were like the
Well,
Barbarian
in the past,
Brothers
I almost worked with
movies.
Sylvester Stallone. We had a buddy picture to do together.
That's a
So I
good
still
point,
like
Refs as
working with him.
Wizards.
So I'm still
Interviewing
learning to
like an action star who like does stunts kind of is exposing, and like asking her
Sure,
secrets.
you know, I think they're all great, and I think it would be a good combination because then you wouldn't have just the men. You'd
You
have
like
the
if
women
halfway through
also,
like
you know, that can
WrestleMania,
both do martial arts really well.
Vince McMahon
Thank you very
interviewed
much
I
for
don't
being
know
with us
fucking
today.
Dave Meltzer.
Thank you, Burton.
I'm Burton Richardson with Inside Kung Fu, Inside Karate.
Why do they have
Inside
so many
Taekwondo
TVs?
magazine.
There's
Now,
like
back to the
5
fight zone,
TVs in
seeing
there.
who you
None of them are
chose as
on.
tonight's
Are they
champ.
plugged into anything?
All right, got it.
We know who the winner is, right?
Yeah, when we could just make people wait.
Yeah, but let's not do that.
Just sit
Look
here
at the
and wait.
referee behind. Is that the referee or is that some dude?
Number 5, Bad Karma.
Bad Karma killed that guy. He should have been number 1. He has the Bad Karma challenge. And he's not the champion? Also, they really could have gotten a second song. They filmed like 20 minutes of content to fill an hour show. Again, his fight stance is awesome. It's like, stay away from me! Refs is weird. We're just watching his entire fight in slow-mo. There we go. Seriously, that dude's bump has been repeated. Wait. Who's number 4? Fan mail. Instant fan mail. 8540 West Sahara, Suite 25. Las Vegas, 89102. I would love to see the fan mail they got. I assume it's just dudes in prison who like got bootleg tapes of this. Wanting to get with the ladies. Yeah, we need to look up what that address is now. We have a minute left in this file, and they've only... They said number 5 was that guy. Or wait, was he the champion? I don't know why they said number 5. Is there anything else on this?
Well, that puts another wrap on a Fight Zone event, huh?
Okay, apparently he was the champion. He wasn't.
I know,
I thought he said he was number 5.
Violence come down, huh?
I get so gloomy about this time, as you know. I tell you, however, I have started studying some martial arts myself.
We got 5 votes.
Maybe you'll demonstrate.
Maybe the 5th champion. Okay.
I don't know about that. I still love the paint too much.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, from the world famous Hollywood Palladium. And the most dangerous
the world famous Hollywood Palladium.
I'm Danny Martinez, and this is Cameron.
Oh, number 5 in the voting order. That makes
Fuller
sense.
Michael White. Thank you for joining
Shows how
us,
smart I am.
We are going to see you next time. You don't want to miss it because we've got a whole lot.
We're not
going to
miss it. We're going to see it here in just a minute. Next time. Look at this graphic. Look at all those fonts. Graphic design is their passion. Yeah, that's... Oh, no, I don't like that. Here's what we're watching on Tuesday on WCW Deep Cuts Live.
As the American Dream used to say, let's stop talking about it. Let's get down to doing it, baby.
Alright, back to the Fight Zone. That's on Tuesday. I'm scared about following anything after Fight Zone. Okay, Russ's Wizards, not sure what's in that specific unit, but the address is a plaza with a CVS and a tuxedo shop.
The Japanese mafia in pursuit of her son's killer, Blue Tiger.
Blue Tiger. These are other movies and events you can watch on Action. Action pay-per-view.
Action Pay-Per-View is on the air, presenting the best in action, adventure, horror.
Ain't no mercy, the Submaster is here.
And special events.
Erotic thrillers and special events.
Next feature. Rent movies at home on Action Pay-Per-View.
Oh yeah.
This event has not been rated.
Of course not. You can't rate this. How could you rate this? By the way, RIP In Demand Pay-Per-View, they announced their closing shop this year. Oh yeah, we're 2 hours tonight. 2 hours. I wish I could find more Fight Zone. I would be looking for more Fight Zone. Again, that's insane. If this were real, that would be insane. Imagine a UFC pay-per-view where at the end, we're like, to determine the champion, we're gonna go by phone vote. The horn doesn't quite match the aesthetic of the graphic.
Order now. Looking for action? You've come to the right
I am
place.
looking for action.
You'll
That's
love
why
what
I'm
we
here.
have to offer. We're Action Pay-Per-View, the ultimate television experience. We've got it all. Horror,
Sleep Stalker, The Road Killers, Wicked City, Pentathlon,
action will keep your
a
heart
child
pumping,
almost being hit
your
by
feet
cop cars.
pumping, and your brain thumping. For non-stop entertainment, experience adrenaline on demand.
June
Call for
Action.
Pay-Per-View.
Win $10,000 on a Visa card in the
And that's what it looked like when that person paid for Fight Zone.
Just order any
The money
Pay-Per-View
person.
movie, and you're automatically entered to win.
That's a good point of shirt outcomes. This service now is just Tubi.
What we talk about here may surprise you. It may even
Alright, the color guy is in a Louisville-based band called the Velcro Pygmies. Thank you, Brian. Of course, he's still doing music these days. And he still has his hair that way.
Bare-fisted combat is what you crave. Then enter the fight zone. The most dangerous place on earth.
The most dangerous place on earth.
Pay-Per-View.
Yes, thank you, Visa, for sponsoring the Fight Zone. Again, looks very WWF Attitude. 3 years before we got Attitude. There's no way they got the actual rights for this song. Boy. Into the
Hi,
fight
everybody, and
zone.
welcome to the world-famous
Oh, he
Hollywood
took off his
Palladium,
jacket for this
home
one.
of the most dangerous place in the entire planet, and you know what we call that, right?
That's the fight zone. That's
I've
what
turned
we're
around
right
on
now.
this guy. I like this guy
Lots
now.
of pain.
Oh, and you love all of
I like
this,
fake
right?
Ricky
I'm
Rackman
Danny
now.
Martinez, and on behalf of our underground
It's
fight
funny you bring
fighters,
that up,
junkie,
Boxes with God.
Cameron
Because this is
Fletcher,
around the
and,
point Eric Bischoff was trying to get WCW into the fight game. They were going to produce some K1 shows for American pay-per-view.
It is the worst place to be if you don't like
That's a great way to sell your show. Fight Zone is the worst place to be, as you paid $20 to watch this on
Some of them are here
pay-per-view.
to pay off a debt, some to seek revenge. I guess
Some that just inflict pain.
Well, you like that part.
Well, those are my favorite fighters.
All right. Well, before we get on to the fight zone, I want to tell you
There's
that,
no
you
way
as the
these two
viewing
talk
audience
to
have
each other
become an
before.
interactive part of our fight zone
That
event
old
tonight.
dude
At the end of the
fucking
event, we are
probably
going to flash
hated
up a phone number for you on the screen, and you can call
the
that and vote
fake
for your
MTV
favorite zone
VJ.
fighter. Now, does it make any difference if the fighter loses or wins, right?
It's no difference
Again,
at all. It's
that's
whoever you
insane.
Like, you are the boss.
That's right. You may think you got a raw deal on the decision, or for whatever reason, he can still be crowned champion if enough of you call and
Depending,
vote for him. So we will
looking at
have
the
a
fact
phone
that
number
every
for
one
you
of the
to
fights on the
call
first
at
show
the event.
ended with
Right
somebody
now,
like
without further ado,
dying.
we are gonna go to
Pretty
the
sure
fight
nobody's getting a
zone
raw
and
deal
the
in the
ring announcer.
decision.
Let's do it.
Here we go, this guy again.
Welcome to the world-famous Hollywood Palladium for more pound-in-the-ground action.
Pound
with
in the
Fight
ground.
Zone. Our
I think that's
first
another
match
pay-per-view,
out
buddy.
today is Mr. Smith versus Billy Lee.
These are way more basic names
Bout
than the
number
first.
one here.
Well, I was going to say, a couple of
Mr. Smith, isn't it just Slim J?
No such thing as a good zone fighter.
Yeah, they're
all
great. They're
bad.
the best. All right, well, we're gonna listen to what Mr.
Okay,
Smith,
he doesn't have-
a kickboxing kung fu style
There, but
had
yeah,
to
it's-
say.
You can call me Mr. Smith. I spend most of my time in South America and North Africa. That time recently in Bosnia. And you could say I make my living off other people's pain.
What?
Martial arts is, of course,
He's a psychiatrist?
necessary in my profession. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've found myself in the middle of the
Look at my
desert
cool
with a
karate
jungle,
moves.
bullets low.
Is he in Bosnia?
dull,
Like wartime
people all
Bosnia?
around. You gotta know how to fight. And that's what I do. That's all I ever do. I love to fight. You could say I make my living fighting.
You could.
Which
He
brings me to
keeps
fight.
starting all of his sentences with.
I mean, to
"You
me, this
could
is
say."
almost a unique experience. You can go out.
Hey Vans,
and hurt
welcome.
somebody
We're watching the
without worrying about
weirdest
having to
fucking
kill them.
pay-per-view I've ever seen. Fight Zone.
Sad. I mean, I don't even know if it can be done.
I love going into a Bosnian Warzone with my spin kicks. My little punches.
When I step in the ring and fight,
Oh, he has a skull.
I don't care who my opponent is, as long as there's money to be
Mr.
made.
Smith was in 3 Power Rangers movies. Thank you, Brian. This is great. I hope he did that. Wait, what's going on with this guy?
Billy Lee going up against
Okay, he's wearing a
Mr.
gi. I
Smith
thought he was
here.
just wearing like a very
Done
fluffy
few
shirt.
Underground covert things doesn't really like to talk about, as you'll see here in this interview.
Billy
Hi, I'm
Lee.
Billy Lee. I'm from Chicago, Illinois. I fight a few different people in a number of different styles. Originally, Taekwondo, Kung Fu, Karate, Judo, Jiu-Jitsu, Aikido. Yeah, I work for
Like
the
I
government,
totally
I'm
buy
a
this guy's
civilian
from
employee
Chicago,
for the
though.
government. I
Like
do
he
different
is
jobs
Chicago to
that
the core.
A lot of the
He's
time
just
we're
like,
not allowed to
don't
speak
fucking
of.
give a shit about this.
Different assignments.
Why you
that we
bothering
put out.
me?
We travel all over the place. Yeah, a lot of guys think that
Sweet
just
earring.
because you're not 6 feet tall, 200 pounds, that you can't take care of yourself. That's kind of how I got in my line of work. You know, I was traveling around
I'm
the
6
world,
foot
doing a
tall
number
and
of
a
different things.
bit more than 200
And,
pounds, and I can't take care of myself.
Somebody approached me about doing some work for them, and I was able to help somebody out of some sticky situations.
Love the role.
Kind of protecting a couple different people and so on, studying different martial arts with different people in different areas. So everybody just always assumes that because you're not big, you can't take care of yourself. Well, I'm going to prove that definitely wrong. I'm going to definitely take care
This
of
guy
yourself.
probably ended up on like MMA
Well,
message
luckily I was able
boards
to
in
line
the
up a fight with
2000s.
Mr. Smith. Short, little, pretty boy. Always thought he's a tough guy. Been running around, shooting his mouth off, doing business he
Commodore
shouldn't be
Amigo.
doing all these years. And Mr. Smith did a little bit of work in my neck of the woods a few
Where's
years
Mrs.
ago,
Smith?
and
Isn't that
I'm going to take
movie?
care of that. I'm going to pay him back. So when I do finally get to meet Mr. Smith, I'm going to break you into pieces, something I've been waiting for a long time.
Wait, he's just like talking like this is like whatever, and then the end he's like, I'm gonna kill you, Mr. Smith. I'm gonna wait to kill you
I
forever.
like that first punch. I like to see the blood flow, so let's let the blood flow.
That's how every MMA show should start, with somebody just going, let's let the blood flow.
Taekwondo stylist, which is that's a Korean martial arts, and Mr. Smith, the combination of kickboxing and kung fu.
All right, here we go.
Boy, that was a vicious
I love that they're just getting shots of the production crew in the background completely killing the aesthetic of the
Nice,
oh
my goodness.
Cool bump.
That sent the man reeling.
Of a nice spinning heel kick.
He's not wasting any time. Going right after him there.
No, these guys.
Oh, monkey flip.
Like these guys don't like each other.
Oh, I think we got a sound effect
Beautiful
there.
jump spinning heel kick. Oh, round kick to the head. Oh, that was an
Oh,
elbow
now we're
smash to the face.
getting some Muay Thai moves.
Yeah, some knee shots. Oh, he's got him in an arm bar. That hurts.
That's not an arm, not a bar. You straighten the arm. That's a bar.
Hold it throat, shoved him away.
Almost two, but Billy Lee was.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, we got sound effects this show. Yeah. Oh, bulldog choke.
Oh, now he's got him in a chokehold, Cam. These are tough to get out
And
of.
he's
but
struggling,
those
like-
shots into the kidneys hurt.
Flip the cripple crossface.
Take many a man down in the fight zone.
Oh, now he's got him in a.
He's gonna pull his arm out of the socket.
Very
He's-
wise. He sees.
You can't pull that guy's hair, buddy.
Oh, that's what you call a ham sandwich right there.
That's what you call a ham sandwich.
Lord have mercy.
That was a
We need to get this guy
side
calling
kick,
some pro wrestling shows.
round kick, side kick. Boy, they're throwing everything.
Round kick, side
We're
kick,
gonna see the kitchen
bot
sink in
kick.
a minute. A
Those
jump
are all the ones I know.
spinning heel kick. Oh, that was
Ham
pretty.
sandwich Jones over here.
Beautifully done. Nice technique. Oh, Mr. Smith got in a little too
Oh,
close.
that was
Technique
cool.
jammed and was taken
But I
down.
don't know who got hurt by it.
Billy Lee got hurt on the way down also. They're both hurt.
Okay, thank you for the clarification. Like,
This fight's going
you have some
on a
like
little bit longer,
ESP
actually, than I expected it to. I
30
thought
years
one of these
later.
guys was going to come out and dominate, but they seem to be.
There's an arm bar.
Good night. This hurts. This is a submission.
He's biting
Oh,
him.
he used the teeth.
He bit him.
Hell yeah.
I love that.
And then he hits him with a hooking
This
heel
is so
kick from
good.
the ground.
I would say guys that are taking shots to the face like these
Oh,
guys.
that was a jumping, flying side kick to the back.
A
That
jumping
hurt.
flying
Now
side
he's-
kick.
Let's see what he's doing here. He's
Another
trying
rear
to
naked
put
choke
a,
finish?
Yeah, he is. He's putting a hold on him. That hurts. Now he's trying to choke him out. You know, that's very effective.
We've seen it. We've seen it done
Rolls
over and over
out.
again, Mr.
Well, there's
Another head too.
This is so good. Ham sandwiches. We need to start calling punches ham sandwiches.
Billy Lee is reeling. Oh, look at that.
Oh,
beautiful
good bump.
jump spinning heel kick. He can't get up. No,
I think, yeah, Mr. Smith won. I don't know how. Like, both of them were down like that during the fight. The referee just got bored and was like, "You're the winner, I guess." But again, none of this matters because we're gonna get to vote at the end after some guy in a shed shows us his various Judy chops.
As always, Brad and Michael are down there ringside. I tell you, I wouldn't want to be down there. And those guys have got a tough job. So we're gonna go to them right
And this announcer has a shipment of ham sandwich shirts he was trying to sell.
All I can say is amazing.
What is he wearing?
Where's my money?
Well, you'll have your money. Describe your fight, though.
We fought. We got
He just
paid
put
for
on
it.
lipstick.
That's the important thing.
All he cares about is money. All right, go. You'll get to go see the accountant.
Go see the accountant. There should be a character on the show that is the accountant. Because apparently these fighters just go directly to the accountant. The Fight Zone, this underground fight club, has an accountant.
Yeah, good fight. There's more to come.
Somebody in the back just like punching numbers, pulling up a spreadsheet. It's a shame this didn't get more successful, so we could have the spin-off about the accountant. Is the accountant Ben Affleck?
Let's go out to the Fight Zone ring and listen
It's
to the
that
ring
movie
announcer.
about the accountant from Fight Zone. One of the fighters is the accountant, just sending him to go get his ass kicked. A gong. Okay, they've chilled out the women. They're not running out to the ring in like dozens. Damian Demento?
This guy is not a pleasant man to listen to. And here's what I'm talking about.
Wait, is that
I can't even find another sparring partner in America.
is that Niels Anderson dude, or the dude who did the Jesse Ventura movie?
Of the Zone Fighters!
Neil Stewart. Is that Neil Stewart?
Of course, the last
Hey Joey, welcome back.
met Mongolian and Jin Sun. Jin Sun would not fight because he said the honor had been tainted here. Exactly. Because
Yeah, that dude's just like this Mongolian dude just screaming in the park shirtless as I'm knocking shit over. He is Chinese boxing.
I studied the Chinese kickboxing, originated from
Oh my god, they said the Clash of the Asians?
I left China
Fuck.
with disgrace.
You don't think that's him? Okay. He looks very much like him. There was a lot of muscle heads
Since I had him.
that look like Neil Stewart.
So I want to bring back the trophy.
Motherfucker just has a sword in the park?
Win. In the Fight Zone. So I can be proud in my
This dude's gonna cut his armpit.
My family. My style, the Shaolin Temple, the fight animal style. The tiger.
I thought he fights animals.
Dragon.
IMDb says that's Neil Stewart. Wow, fake Jesse Ventura.
Then I'm gonna break his joints.
Is the Mongolian.
Then I'm gonna win the fight by submission.
Hell yeah.
Fight for the money.
Maybe this is what he talks about when he says he was a former wrestler.
Pride. The Mongolian had invaded China for many, many years, and he destroyed my family. That's
This
why
guy
you
specifically destroyed your
will
family?
destroy your mind and your soul. In the fight.
Yeah, imagine the college kids like, come on, dude, we just want to like,
the
bro, rip.
champion into my family.
Holy shit.
All right.
This is going to be a great
This is
match.
going
That
to be
was a
something to
lot.
watch. Let's go to the Fight Zone, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
Yeah, Neil Stewart, very much not Mongolian. I think he's just like a white dude from Canada.
There's no fear in that man's eyes.
Not a bit. He's not. It's not size.
Yeah, Neil Stewart was trying to do Jesse, just was not good at it.
He is confident in his technique.
Well, he knows he's going.
Oh, he's a heel.
Bowing in respect to the Mongolian. The Mongolian hitting him with a snapping
I'm a
front kick
heel,
in
but I'm
the
playing to the crowd.
Dirty fighting, and I love it.
And they're here, as we've mentioned
This
before, to
sucks.
kick some
Get on the guy.
And this crowd is here to see it happen.
Exactly. A
He's wearing funny pants and he has the ponytail.
heel kick, a round kick.
Oh,
Ouch.
sheer power, that strength
Right
there.
into the solar plexus, and boy, that hurts.
Yeah, that.
Oh, Neil Stewart was the stunt coordinator for that ICP movie Big Money Rustler. Hell yeah.
Oh man, he tried a spinning bottom fist and he got into an
A spinning bottom fist.
Ouch. Oh, and there he
Oh,
goes.
the sound effect on that clothesline was so good.
That is one angry dude.
Oh, there's a kick to the face. He's not going to let him get up.
In boots. He hit him in boots.
That's right. And this
He
guy
hit him in
still looking it up.
boots. They're offended because he's throwing kicks in boots, but we've seen at least 3 people die so
Not
far.
just for himself, but for the honor of his family, as he said.
That's right.
It looks like he's about to be dishonored himself, or maybe disavowed.
Well, the thing that makes Mongolian so dangerous, not only is
Like, I'm wondering if the producers thought they were actually pulling one over on him, and like made the 3 people that watch these shows think that it was actually like, real. Why is everybody doing that shitty sleeper?
Oh well, so much for the family honor.
Oh, the Mongolian wins. Hey Nathan, yeah, this is a bit raw underground-ish, with laser lights. He spit on him.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
That poor guy, they gave him this ridiculous backstory that this man specifically killed his family. And then the Mongolian, like, destroys them.
Here's exactly an example of what we were talking about.
Yeah, that sleeper is the finish of, like, every fight that goes to a submission. No heel hooks.
I would want to be the one to interview this guy.
Tony Holmate was probably going to do a Boston Crab. And they were like, no, a little too much.
Down there, so I think Brad's going to be pretty safe. Brad and Mike down there talking to the Mongolian right now.
Brad might be over there talking to Mongolian. Again, this was pre-taped.
I need a competitor. Is anybody?
Yeah, that is Neil Stewart.
I don't think so. What about you boys?
Obviously, a lot of hostility.
I think that man's crazy.
I was going to take him on, but you
I
know.
think that man's crazy. Great analysis.
The Mongolian kept Jin Sung around a
Michael
little
there.
longer just to make it interesting.
It's his name,
But,
Doug
once he
Mongolian.
flipped that chokehold on him, it was all over.
I'm getting that same guy's back. In the background. Here we go. High fives. That guy like throwing out one with this? That guy's interesting. Like everybody else in the crowd just kind of dressed like a biker or like a bum, and then there's this guy just like hanging out in his flannel.
I mean, we got lights falling from the ceiling. It's incredible.
It's intense.
These guys don't even have lights on them now.
Big match coming up. I'm looking forward to this right now. Let's go to the ring and take a look at what's happening down there.
Stop smacking me!
Bad Karma's gonna get you. This is the Bad
Oh, it's the Bad Karma Challenge!
Bad Karma versus Kamakazi Kai.
Oh no, I don't like that.
Okay, well, this is an interesting matchup, to say the least.
This is the only through line of both episodes. Is Bad Karma.
In over 50 underground fights, and I am not one to dispute him.
I've seen the man fight, and I don't think anybody can touch him.
Well, he's an interesting guy to
And the Bad Karma Challenge is no 5-minute
I'm Bad
minute
Karma.
lightweight challenge.
They call me Bad Karma because if you fight me, then it's bad karma for you. I'm not really a bad guy, but this is my bread and butter. You know, I fight to make money just like everybody else does. These people have problems.
Turn
and
off
they're
that
doing this
light.
for their reason. I have my own reason. I have nothing against them, but you know, if they fight me and they
You wanna
lose, it's
fight
bad karma for
because
them. Just like if I would lose,
running
it's
this
bad karma for me.
laser dome behind me isn't paying the bills.
Well, at the age of 13,
Cosmic
I had
bowling
a
on
small
Saturdays,
problem with
people
my
don't
family
come
and I
out
wanted
for it
on
like
my
they
own.
used to.
And seeing what the world has to offer, I wound up in a monastery at a young age, and I got to learn from Tibetan monks, and I learned a lot of good things. You know, mind, body, and spirit kind of went along with everything. And doing this, I got to learn martial arts, and martial arts has pretty much saved me throughout my life so far. So I figure, why not?
Welcome back,
better at
Spook.
it.
You're
keep
in
doing it,
time
so I
for
thought
another
I'd
Bad Karma
see what I can
challenge.
do. The system that I do, I've done so many systems, but I actually incorporated one
I've done
style
so many
one
systems.
master. And we'll keep his name clean. But,
Lose my earbud.
Pretty much, it's all about energy. It's about ki. It's about understanding another person's emotions.
Nathan on YouTube. I had the same background in my first grade school photo from
Opening centers
1995.
where I can just totally destroy him. So the style that I'm using is all
HVAC
energetic.
systems.
When people fight me, they open themselves up. When they throw a punch at me, they open themselves up. They're showing me their
You
feelings,
cut the
their
same
emotions.
promo the last
I can
show,
feel
buddy.
their emotions because I can channel onto their energy really quick. So when they do that, I feel everything that's happening. I know what they're thinking, what's going through their head.
I know what's happening in the
Ooh,
past
Brian
life.
with
I know
breaking
what's happening in
news. The
present.
Color
I know
Guys
what's going to
band
happen
is a
in the
cover
couple
band.
second
The
life.
artist most represented on their
That's
song
how I
list,
destroy my
Poison.
opponent. So no matter who stands in front of me, I can beat them because they're beating themselves by letting me know everything about them on a spiritual level. I'm not gonna be beat.
They're doing jump cuts like he's like doing a
I've fought
TikTok.
in every underground fight there is. So the reason is because I don't get emotionally
Thank you,
involved. Everybody
Midnight
else
Fowler,
does.
for the sub. I never beg for
I'm
him.
not gonna be beat.
Never ever beg.
My next opponent is Kamakazi
But,
Key.
you know,
Here he has some explosive
put him in my
kicks,
butt
person
cheek.
acting
They're
as a
like my
girl.
DACA, my
But,
steroids. Appreciate
either
the
way,
sub on
I know
Twitch,
he's got some
Midnight
family
Fowler.
in Korea, and you know they're gonna go hungry this month.
No,
Kamakazi Key
that's
going
not
up
the
like
shot you
hits.
end the promo on.
I don't know if anybody's going to be able to touch Bad Karma. Kamakazi Key obviously thinks he's going to be able to, and this is what he's got to say about it.
My name is Kamakazi.
Kamakazi Key is a
I come from Seoul, Korea. I train in
Taikion
Taikion
master.
is a devastating form of kicking and punching. Taikion contains hundreds of kicks, which are very brutal, and I will destroy all fighters that I fight.
I think my son's getting a
Taikion's
call on his
low
phone,
spinning kicks, high spinning kicks,
even though he went to bed a
devastating
half hour
punches,
ago.
and I will destroy everyone. I came from Korea from a very poor family. I have 12 brothers and sisters. I came to America.
Your mom and dad be fucking. Happy Mother's Day, Kamakazi Kai's mom.
Send my money back to Korea, and I will conquer you. I entered a Bad Karma challenge. He's undefeated and he's a very skilled fighter, but I will take him. Since he's undefeated in the underground fighting world, he's got great stature. And if I beat him, I will get a lot of money. I've been training for 2 years to take him, and I will take him. Because I need this money to send it back to my parents and my brothers and
This
sisters.
is the second guy we've seen where it looks
Bad
like
Karma, I'm going to
he
kick
thinks it's a
your
shoot and he's scared to death.
All right, let's go back to the
That
fight
guy's
zone
great.
and let's get down
That's
to
a Tim and
some
Eric
serious
sketch right
punch. All
there.
Karma, let's do it, Cam.
He keeps looking off screen to get his lines. At least the referee did something there.
Well, here it is, another Bad Karma challenge.
Oh, I'll tell you.
I haven't been able to.
Work
I haven't seen
stiff.
anybody even touch
It's not with the wrist control there.
I mean, just floats around. He's hard. It's like fog, you know. How do you get
In
a
the
hold
plate
of it?
stance. Stop. Stop doing that.
Oh, another one. Oh man, that hurts. That hurts. Oh, look at that.
Oh, that hurts. Not unlike the other shit we've seen in the show.
You don't have to hit somebody in the head. Those body slams are going to take care of everything.
Kamakazi Key is in over his head. Yep. This guy, he got this fight here.
So we just spent 3 minutes listening to a guy who supposed to be like a jobber, essentially.
Looks to me like he's going to be
Lab on.
Oh, that hurts. That hurts. It's over. It's
Okay,
over.
so we got an armbar submission.
Another one.
Karma police arrest this man. Thank you, Chandra. And the referee does nothing.
Well, you know, Cam, you mentioned, you know, you get hit in the head, you go down. But actually, the best way to do it is if you go for the body, the head follows, okay?
Exactly.
And you can pick up
This
number
guy
of techniques,
trying to
slams, whatever
pretend
you
like
want
there's
that Bad Karma
strategy.
inflicted on Kamakazi Key. And here's an example.
Bad Karma's getting a bit. We gotta hire him.
Something like
Well, he's ringside almost as much as Brad and
We
Mike
need him on
are.
our side, that's for sure.
He's down there again. Let's see what he's got to say about Kamakazi Key.
Now they're just getting annoyed having to cut these promos.
Yeah, he fought before. That's why I seen him before. Fought a friend of mine. Hurt him bad, so I hurt him bad today.
All right, you're doing well. Keep going.
Hey, see you later.
You're doing well.
This is a hostile person, this Bad Karma. Well,
What?
yeah, he's,
The guy was like, "Okay, thanks, buddy," and you're like, "He's a hostile person."
Controls that hostility well on the mat.
Pretty good throws?
Very good throws. We have our first submission.
Yeah, that's right. The first submission of the day.
Exactly.
Where's some more fights?
I was gonna say we've seen quite a few submissions. I'm so confused by whatever we just saw. Again, a full minute of footage of these women high-fiving people.
All right, well, the excitement is running high. High. That's what happens in the fight.
Like
zone.
if you
The fighters in the world
know how to
kick
buy
some serious
pay-per-view,
butt.
you
And let's
could
hurt
get
people.
actual
Let's go to
porn.
ringside.
The pounding continues here. We're taking no prisoners.
Pounding continues. The pound in the ground.
Convict.
The convict? Nails? No,
All
it's
right, well,
just
the
a
bout.
guy.
Yeah, this is the big bout. The first guy that we're going to listen to is a guy named the Convict. And, well, do we have to say anything else? Let's listen to him.
Yeah, they call me the Convict in here.
Oh, he's in jail now?
I'm gonna bust out real soon. You know, I heard I'm gonna fight this
Okinawa.
and I ran into some
Okinawa
and, I gotta go settle that when I get out of here. You know, I'm in here
I
doing
love
some
how
hard
he's
time,
just behind someone's
187,
fence and they're trying to pass it off like he's in prison.
I'm looking
Prison
forward to this.
Mike.
There's no rules in the fight zone.
All the
so when I
Dementors.
kill him, it'll be no problem. I won't come in again. For
Yes, Stephen J.
187.
Neptune, man. Yes, the
You know,
Playboy
I
channel
just
was
walk
around.
away free, you know, until they catch me again.
Guy named
Then I come back
Convict,
inside
that's
here.
his name.
But that's all I need. That's all I need is another victory under my belt. Butch did me wrong in here, and so he got out before I was able.
Oh,
to
we're
take
gonna
care
get
of
a prison
business. So when I get
fight?
out there, I'm gonna take care of some unfinished business.
Yeah, apparently this guy learned his martial
I'm
art
gonna try to break out
in
of
whatever
here
this prison
as soon as I
is.
can. I got
That's
my plan.
outdoors.
I'll be there on time. Yeah, you know, in here you get a lot of tattoos in here. You know, I got this one
In
right here, it's
here.
The Last Supper. And Butch,
Like, it looks like he's
you go
just
ahead
in a
and take your
dugout at a
last meal,
softball
'cause That's gonna
field.
be your last supper. When I'm done
You know,
with
in
you,
here,
you won't be
between
able to eat.
innings.
You won't even be able to walk.
Convict's got a score to settle with Butch, and of course Butch lost his last fight in the
Butch.
fight zone. That's right. He's back. He was injured, but he's back and plans to.
Alright, I got Butch.
Words, this is what he had to say in his interview.
Hey, Manchurian Candy Bar on YouTube.
Yeah, my name's
Time to watch Butch do some,
I'm known for, killing my enemies. My
Rorin
tattoo on
Ryu.
my back's written in Chinese. It says "kill all enemies," and basically that's what I do.
Oh, this
you know,
guy's
I
got some
defeat
back
all
knee.
all of my opponents that I go against.
He looks like the
Death follows
creepiest
me
young
around.
buck.
You know, ever since I was young, and my first fight, I fought over here in a dojo. I accidentally broke his
611
neck,
Hornet on
you know,
YouTube. If Russo was
things
booking a
happen like
prison
that,
fight,
you
it'd be
know.
a
Everywhere
prison
I go,
shaking a
people
pole.
seem to be
Yes.
dropping like flies, you know. I've been studying Japanese Shorin-ryu style of karate, and
He's just
I
hitting
use
himself
weapons
with
called
those.
sickles. That's my favorite weapon.
Like, that's not.
Swing them around. They got blades.
Like, at least
and,
swing him
claws.
around and do cool shit. This guy's just
Anybody comes
smacking
first,
himself.
slices, you know,
He just
cut
hit himself
them
in the
up.
balls with
I'll be
nunchucks.
fighting traditionally. I'm going there and just use karate on him. My next opponent's called the Convict. He's supposed to bust out of jail just to come fight me, so I'm looking
Just to
forward to
bust
fighting
out of
him.
jail. They interviewed him
So if
in
you're out there,
jail.
Convict,
I'm pretty sure they know he's
come on
going to be
down, you know.
there.
You're gonna wish you stayed in the big house because I got something for you.
I got something for you. It looks like he's hitting on a 12-year-old outside of a middle school. I got something for you. Called meth. Why is the Convict not the creepier looking of the two?
Different circumstances.
Right behind
Look at that Convict fighting in his county.
Yes, that is a shirt outcome. I was about to bring that up. So the Convict sets up this whole backstory for the fight, create interest, and then Butch just completely ignores it.
It's time to see who's going to come out on top.
He does not want him to leave the fight zone. This might be the
Convict stalling like Larry Zabisco for a second. Butch was Kabuki number 3 and returned to Savage Beach, a Buff Bagwell classic.
Of course, Butch right tattooed right on
Thank
his
you,
back
Brian.
there forever says kill all enemies.
I think half the roster is just the same guy with the goatee here.
He's back up. Oh my goodness. That's a nice combination of techniques, and right now Butch is kissing
Butchie.
the canvas.
His name is Butchie.
These guys are not playing around.
Pass the Butchie on the left-hand side.
Brought him along on that throw, then kicked him.
Like, is Butch's thing that he's like a PRN? Oh, some good moving right there. I would not be surprised if Andy Sedaris had something to do with this.
He has nothing to lose.
Double clothesline, double down
Nothing whatsoever. I mean, this
in an MMA fight, allegedly.
he's got him in that arm bar I was telling you about, but
He rolled right into it.
that arm looks like it's
How was that not the finish when it was the exact same thing in the last fight, but the last fight was the finish? Ooh, rolling capo kick.
I don't know if the Convict's getting up or not.
He's not going to get up. That arm.
Nope, he's going to be doing a jailhouse rock.
Apparently that's the finish. Again, I would love to know how you rule whether or not these fights are over. What the fuck does the referee have? The referee has like a mallet of some sort.
In grand style, and I think the thing that did it was
Does
when
he beat the losers
put
with
the,
it?
the Convict in that submission hole and broke his arm.
He broke his arm.
Well, I really thought that Butch was going to be ringside.
It looked like a giant. It did look like a giant plug, like a two-pronged plug.
He was injured.
He has to plug. He has to charge the mat, the fight zone. That's why they don't have any lights for the commentators. They ran out of juice. So he pulled the plug.
Thanks. What happened?
Thanks.
He was due for it. We had some problems back in the pen. Settled it.
Okay, now he knows about the backstory. Now he's selling it.
Take it easy, man. All right, what about that? That was
Take it easy, man. We need to get like Renee Paquette on AEW, on Dynamite, to just end promos with "Take it easy, man."
Spinning axe kick. Aerial spinning somersaulting axe kick is what we saw.
You won't see that.
And Michael J. White's the only person here that knows what the hell like any of these moves are. Hello, Wrestle Plunge. Thank you so much for the follow. Gonna give you a high five like a half-naked leather lady. They're just dressed like Shawn Michaels. Yeah, nothing different happened. Nobody got stabbed. It's not a prison fight. How's it a prison fight? You can flee. There. What the fuck are we watching? This is Fight Zone. It is not technically wrestling, but it's pretty much wrestling. It is the fakest work shoot MMA stuff I've ever seen in my life. These aired on pay-per-view in like a very limited scale in 1995.
Okay, well, let's go up to
It's
ringside. We're gonna find out.
MMA done by like fight choreographers. Come on, this guy should be calling announcing actual fights. No, Bloodsport, they're actually trying to make it look real. This is, it might as well be lucha.
Well, this matchup, a couple of tough guys.
A lot of shaking going on. They're going wrong. Ooh, look at this guy getting a kiss from Deborah McNichol there.
My name's Mario.
Mario.
I'm from
Hang
Chicago.
Su
I've
Do.
been studying tennis. Years ago, I wanted to get into a higher weight class. I was kickboxing. I was a middleweight. I wanted to get into the heavyweights. I really wanted to fight as a heavyweight.
Really wanted to fight as a heavyweight. So I just
working
started eating.
And
Eating.
one thing led to another.
I got so fat.
And I started to get pretty good at it. And before you know it, I won the 1989 Mr. Illinois Cup. And from there,
bowling trophy?
I moved to California, and I won the
Overall
1992
male?
Mr. Ironman. And
That's
I
a
enjoy
letter
bodybuilding,
opener.
But martial arts, that's my first love. And I love to stay in shape. So I continue with the bodybuilding, and I continue with the martial arts.
Oh, they're bodybuilding
And I just feel
trophies.
it's a healthy lifestyle, and to combine
I mean,
the
yeah,
two
he looks like a bodybuilder,
is,
but like,
is just such a great feeling. I came to California to make my
I
living
wish I was
as
at the
a
Mr.
bodyguard.
Illinois Cup.
And as a bodyguard, I use my skills only to protect and keep my clients safe. I've been hearing a lot about this man called Plow.
This man talks like this.
He's been using, or should I say abusing, his great martial arts skills.
Ooh, we have someone breaking from
Because as the
tradition.
Plow, he plows his way through life.
He does look like somebody who was
By
in like
pushing
real world
people
San
around.
Francisco. Yes, Russell.
Like just taking what he wants. Well, he challenged me to a duel, and I would accept this duel.
With arms wide open. I just read
On behalf of
what
all
that
the people
Creed
he's
crew
hurt,
the other day. It
I will
sounded
defend
horrifying.
and I will be at Fight Zone. And I have only one thing to say to the Plow.
The
There will
Plow?
be no mercy.
We have the Plow on the pound in the ground. As the pounding is going on.
Head-to-head with the Plow. Plow won his last bout.
Oh shit, we have an overall. We have a hillbilly.
Plow boy.
We can't have a pro wrestling show without a hillbilly. Dude's gonna fight in overalls.
Plow because I grew up in a farming town in Idaho.
The fuck did this guy learn
and,
kung fu?
Our family didn't have any money at all, and to get some more money, my dad had to
The
sell all his
plow.
farming equipment, and to plow the fields
They
during
found the,
harvest, he used to strap a harness to my brother
The
and I.
one
We had
set
to
of
pull
like
those big old plows
corn
across
growing
the-
in California.
Across the fields, it was terrible. And then on top of all that, our friends would come out on the sides of the fields and make fun of us and laugh at us and stuff. It was awful.
Right, because you were
And,
playing in corn.
Because of that, I used to get in a lot of fights. They used to pick on me all the time and push me over. When I was about 15, we had a foreign exchange student come over. His name was Kwai Chang, and he stayed
Of
with us and
course.
studied. And he
This
saw
guy's
me always
lore
getting
is
picked
pretty
on,
strong. This
getting
is just
beat up,
straight up a
and
Power Rangers ripoff.
He
Like,
he
this
studied,
guy's getting picked on and
art
somebody
called
taught him
Kung Fu.
karate.
And I didn't really know what that was at the time, but he started showing me a little stuff like hand
Ernest goes
techniques and
Kung
stuff
Fu
like that.
fighting.
And,
Love it, 611 Hornet.
Pretty soon he was showing me self-defense and how to take care of all those guys picking on me and stuff. And
Like this, what he's wearing now looks more appropriate to fight in than his overalls.
I got strong from pulling those plows. That's why I'm not a.
So what I'm understanding is he does not wear the overalls when he's farming. He only wears the overalls when he fights in the fight zone.
He can plow a field for harvest, that's for sure. The reason I'm fighting in fight zone is
spooky.
Well, mortgage came up on our house this year, and we don't have any more equipment to sell, and
the mortgage came up on our. Don't you have to pay that like every month?
We have as a farm now, and our crops, we got to keep them going, and gonna win the money for winning fights.
Yeah, this guy seems very nice. Like, I think they got their backstories.
Season, because that's all I know.
He was like, this guy's so disrespectful against the martial arts, and his opponent's like, I'm just fighting to, like, I don't know, like, pay for my mortgage. Somebody was picking on me, and I learned karate from a foreign exchange student. Fighting with his vest on, like his fucking looking like jacked up Uncle Jesse.
That must be his lucky coveralls there. I think they're Oshkosh or something.
Now, Mario, Tung Sido stylist, which is Korean, and the Plow is a Kung Fu stylist. Kung Fu, by the way, means hard work.
Yeah, I'm rooting for Plow here. Mario seems like an asshole.
Cut out for him right here.
Nice jab by Plow. Second jab by Plow. That was nice. Right cross.
Oh, the sound effects. And I love how they turned like the volume down on the sound effects to make them just a little subtle, even though it's like noises that no actual strike would ever make. Again, this guy's like, yeah, I only use martial arts to like protect people, and he's just kicking this guy in the ribs while he's down. I believe the Plow is wearing wrestling shoes with the overalls.
A shot, a kick to the back of the leg, and then a round kick to the midsection, and then a fist.
The Plow just wants to pay for his mortgage.
Oh, this hurts.
Oh, a knee bar.
They're not supposed to go.
Yeah, this is a hard one to get out of. But he's hurting him. Plow's trying to hit the.
We're getting other submissions on this show. Oh, he reversed. Oh, what is that?
Turnabout.
Like a shitty half crab.
Mario is hitting him with some elbows to the ribs. That hurts too.
Oh, Fujiwara armbar.
Those are very hard to get out.
I love the makeup that they're applying between takes. It's great.
Well, they're both hurt right now, Cam. They're both kind of struggling up to their feet. But,
look
right
at look at the movie
nice
makeup.
round kick by the Plow.
This is brilliant.
A double palm heel strike to the solar plexus. Actually, that hurts.
I am excited. I'm into this. Let's go Plow. This is the best fight thus far.
And the wind's coming right out of it.
Several kicks to the legs. Went up on top of the round kick, but
oh.
Takedown
Roman Reigns punch. But wait, he missed the punch, but the guy's hurt.
They're both in pain. I mean, these guys have been hit.
What if they're both just like, fuck it? It's a fan vote for the winner anyway. Let's give up.
Tremendous punishment at this point.
This is more punishment than most people would have in a lifetime.
This is one of our more brutal fights thus far. And I mean, we've had some brutal fights. These guys are really putting on a show for the crowd.
Really putting on. Oh, here we go. Vest is off.
There goes the shirt. Yeah.
Uncle Jesse's about to rip some ass.
A stepping through, spinning back kick.
Liver kick.
And it connected. It hurt Plow. Hit him right in the midsection. Actually, solar plexus level.
Again,
you know, this guy
Mario's an asshole.
That's how he's soliciting his services.
I'm soliciting his, like he's outside the fight zone handing out pamphlets.
Win or lose, this guy might be a pretty good
we have the man to call. And I'm sure that his fee will go up tremendously, considerably after this fight.
I would say so.
Oh, man, look at this.
Ooh.
Oh, man, he is dishing us.
Off
the ground. Brought him up off the ground. Oh, that's it.
It's over. It's over.
Oh, well, so much.
All right, Mario wins. Another heel victory. Yeah, that is a plug.
That was the big
pulled the plug.
Right there for sure.
That's right. I think the thing that made the difference.
And they're not even making jokes about it. They're trying to be subtle about a referee in a beekeeper outfit holding a giant cord with a plug.
Finally loosened up the Plow, and it was over.
Well, poor Plow is not going to be
In terms
able to
of-
make that payment on the farm.
I think we've all learned a bit about the fight zone enough to know that is the like a 5-star fight
As
zone
a
match.
bodybuilder, and the price is going to go up for him.
Very much. He's down with Brad and Michael right now, so let's go see what he's got to say.
All day.
Hello, Kevin on YouTube. Thank you so much.
You dominated this guy.
Well, it was a grudge match, bro.
It was a grudge. What's the fucking grudge?
There'll be no mercy.
You proved that today. Good job.
Thank you.
Yeah, that makeup job is
Thank my
fantastic.
family for the support. Thank my friends. I love you all. Thank you.
That he was gonna pull out his teeth.
All right, Michael, a fight where Mario, who's a big guy, could have an incredible kick.
This earthquake, this guy.
It's Earthquake. It's John Tinta.
His size, incredible kicking. I think it surprised us and it also surprised his opponent.
That brings to the close of show 3. That was an
Hey,
incredible
Scuffle
fight.
and Hillbilly.
Right, that's right.
Here in Prince Network.
Incredible
Don't send him to
fighting.
shoot.
For us next time.
Well, that was the last fight of the evening.
5 good matches.
Yeah, this was a pay-per-view,
That last
Nathan.
one was a superb
Oh,
match.
my,
Like,
the brutality.
I can't. I've seen 2 different prices. It was either
Well,
$10
this
or
is your
$20.
chance as our viewing audience to
All right,
interact
Adam,
with the
take her
Fight Zone
easy. Have a good
matches. And
night.
basically, what you do is there's a phone number for you to call, and you just
All right, it's time
cast
to
your vote
vote.
for whoever you think should win.
I think the
whatever
Plow.
zone fighter you think should win. It doesn't make any
I'm gonna
difference
vote for
if
the
he's won
Plow.
or
The Plow
lost.
should be the
Doesn't matter.
champion.
Doesn't matter. It's up
And
to
again,
you
if any
and your
technical
viewing
problems
audience
occur,
to pick our
a
champion. So do it.
free-
Make that phone call right now.
Free
and
something
cast your
party
vote.
winner tape will be
To vote
played.
for Mr. Smith, dial the toll-free number on your screen and then press 1.
Fuck Mr.
To vote for
Smith.
Billy Lee, dial the toll-free number on your screen and then press 2. To vote for the
Mongolian.
Mongolian, dial the toll-free number on your screen and then press 3. To vote for Densung, dial the toll-free number on your screen and then press 4. To vote for Bad
Karma,
dial the toll-free number on
boo.
your screen and then press 5. To vote for Kamakazi Key, dial the toll-free number on your
Kamakazi
screen and then press
Key.
6. To vote for the Convict, dial the toll-free number on your screen.
There were a
and then
few
press 7.
Wrestle Plunge. Earlier we saw Tony Hallman, aka Ludwig Borga,
To vote for Mario, dial
who
the toll-free
could
number on your
not
screen
help
and then
himself and
press
just
9.
did like pro wrestling
To vote
suplexes
for
and a
the Plow,
DDT.
dial the toll-free number on
Neil
your screen and
Stewart,
then press
the
10.
Mongolian, allegedly wrestled some
You
matches.
think Mr. Smith should be champion? Press 1
Mick
on your
Tierney,
touch-tone
who
phone.
wrestled Ludwig Borga, would wrestle
You
after
think
this.
Billy Lee should be champion? Press 2 on your touch-tone phone.
I don't want to vote
think
for
the
any of these
Mongolian
people
should
except
be
for the
champion?
Plow.
Press 3.
The Plow was the best.
If you
The
think
Plow got
Densung should be
screwed, quite
champion,
frankly.
Press 4. If you think Bad Karma should be champion, press
I don't.
5 on your touch-tone
I think Bad
phone.
Karma should go to jail with the
You
convict.
think Kamakazi Key
A
should
jerk.
be champion? Press 6. If you think that Convict should be champion, press 7. If you think Butch should be champion,
Mongolian
press 8.
is the guy from
You
the
think
Jesse
Mario should be
Ventura
champion?
movie.
Press 9.
He also played Fate Goldberg
You
on
think the
ER.
Plow should be champion? Press 10.
Hell yeah, Brenticus Maximus just
This
called
is
that
your
number
last
and it's
chance
a
to vote,
sex
so pick
line
up those
now.
phones and
Of course
call
it
now.
is. Yeah.
To vote for Mr.
Vote
Smith,
10.
dial the toll-free number on your screen and then
Yeah,
press
Brenticus,
1.
you should just stay on the line and press 10 and
vote
see
for
what
Billy
happens.
Lee, dial
Again,
the toll-free
vote
number
10
on
on
your
a
screen, then
9-digit
press 2.
phone.
To vote for the
Oh, that would be
Mongolian, dial the
amazing
toll-free
assured
number on
outcomes
your
if any of
screen
these
and then
guys were
press 3.
on Fire Pro.
To vote
Like,
for Densung,
you could
dial
download
the
them and do a
toll-free
Fire
number on
Pro
your screen
fight
and then
zone.
press 4. To vote for Bad Karma, dial the toll-free number on your screen and then press 5.
Hey,
To vote for
Xander.
Kamakazi Key, dial the toll-free
Trying
number on your
to
screen
determine who we're
and
going to
then press
vote to be the
6.
champion of this predetermined
To vote for the
MMA.
Convict, dial the toll-free number on your screen and then press 7. To vote for Butch,
Calling the
dial
phone
toll-free
sex line
number
and telling
on
the
your
worker
screen
the
and
Plow
then
got
press 8.
screwed. That's what you do, assured
To vote for
outcomes.
Mario, dial the toll-free
Fuck
number on your
Mario.
screen
Mario
and then
sucks.
press 9.
None of my homies like
To vote
Mario.
for the Plow, dial the toll-free number on your
Plow,
screen and then
plow,
press 10.
plow. Great bump.
Okay, stop voting. Now, while our operators
Stop
tabulate
voting.
your votes, let's join Master Kaja.
Master Kaja. What basic ass skills are you gonna teach us this time? I have no doubt this man went to prison within 12 months of this being released.
Secrets. Today I'm going to show you the dynamic, lightning fast hands of the Hawaiian Samoan Otter
Anemic,
called
lightning
Kalima Lama.
fast hands.
I'm going to show you today outside trapping.
I'm gonna show you card tricks.
Remember, in fighting, if I'm right leg forward and your opponent's right leg forward, you have his hands here. I want to trap his hand. So if you're right to right, I can trap his hand. I'm gonna go, and I'm in on him. I can either choke him out, take him to the ground, or I can come in here, bam, an elbow, bam,
Bam! And you say bam after you hit him every time.
They say, what about that? Then I'm outside on this side of the body. From here, I can hit him, uppercut, wham, and take him to the ground. In that mode too.
Wham! Headlock.
If I'm right to right.
Yes, it is Michael J.
Trap
White.
This part
On
first.
drugs.
Next part, trap this
Yeah,
part.
this guy is
Next
doing
part,
the fakest
I'm going
karate
with
I've
an
ever
elbow,
seen.
bam, and then either ground, and then a foot sweep. Okay, so from here, if I'm left leg
And sweet ponytail.
forward, I have this hand to trap him. So from here, I'll go 1, 2, bam, 3, bam.
Never need a knee.
So remember, when you want to trap somebody, trap them at the joints. Any one of these areas is a trap.
Just walk up to your opponent and grab his hand and just start touching him from the side.
It's here. then
You'll
I
find
have
his
my
tickle
left
spot
hand
eventually.
To hit him here. Be awake of this hand. So if you trap, and this hand comes, you can move.
He did his old
rib,
whoosh.
There's an uppercut, and there's a takedown.
Oh, the Plow is George Clooney's personal
This
stunt
series,
double. That makes
I'm
sense.
showing you
Makes sense.
outside trapping. And another segment,
What, is he doing
I'm
trap
gonna show
fighting?
you inside.
Is
trapping.
trap fighting just slapping like this?
Thank you for coming to Master Kaja's Forbidden Fighting Secrets.
Why wasn't this guy in the fight
Your
zone?
votes are still being counted. Now it's time for a special martial arts report.
Hell yeah, martial arts report. That guy's
Hi,
so
I'm
bloody.
Bert Richardson
Oh,
for
Don
Inside
the Dragon
Kung Fu,
Wilson.
Inside Karate and Inside Taekwondo magazines. And it's our special pleasure today to have as a guest Don the Dragon Wilson.
Hell yeah. I know
I'd
Don
like
the
to
Dragon
know,
Wilson.
What was it that really got you hooked into martial arts?
Actually, the same thing that got me hooked probably got
I was going to
me
say, actually,
hooked back in those
I don't
days.
like the martial
That's the Bruce Lee
arts.
movies.
Great head
at
of
the
hair
time,
on Don
Kung Fu was
Wilson.
on television, the television series, and I was a big fan of that and the Bruce Lee movies.
So how was it that you made the transition from training in martial arts into the actual kickboxing arena?
In '74, which was when they started what they called full contact karate in this country.
Yeah, he looks good
Like a lot
for
of
his
other
age.
martial artists that were competing, I was frustrated with the tournament scene. I mean, it was like playing touch football. And then when I saw
playing
full contact
touch
karate, as they
football.
called it in '74, I fell in love with it, and I fought the first fight in the state of Florida.
Wow. Now, a lot of people, when they see full contact karate, they kind of shy
Again, this guy
away.
has way too many TVs.
I know you've really had such an unbelievable career. Could you maybe tell people just
Like, I'd
about
love
being
to
in that
know
field
what
of contact?
what this dude's magazines wrote about
It's
fights.
not for everybody. I mean, you know, I compare the kickboxers to like test pilots. We push the limits of the techniques, and it's dangerous. There's a certain amount of danger and damage done to kickboxers. So it's not for everybody. I mean, I would think that a person's natural tendency to shy away from it for safety reasons is a legitimate concern. But I just happened to be one of those weirdos that liked it, and it was very
I appreciate you
enjoyable
calling
17
yourself a
years for me.
weirdo, Don Wilson.
In that time, how many titles have you won?
Over the course of my career, I won 10 titles for 4 different sanctioning bodies for, I believe, 3 different weight divisions. So, you know, I won a lot of titles, but, you know, to me, they were just letters of the alphabet. It really was the experience of competing.
I love how he's like,
and,
yeah,
just
I'm
the
like
personal
a really good
satisfaction I
martial
got, which
artist,
was,
and I've been a champion everywhere. Who fucking cares?
Now, from making the career jump from the ring to the film, was that difficult for you?
It was difficult to give up the
These
fight.
are.
I mean, as
We didn't
I
have
said before, I loved
podcasts
it.
back in the day, kids. We just had these.
You know, I retired. I was one of, if not the oldest kickboxer when I retired. I was 38. And I didn't do it because I was tired of it. I did it because I made so much more money in film. And I'm now 40. So, you know, it's a young man's sport. I mean,
Yeah, he
it was
looks like
just time
half
for me
his
to retire.
age.
It wasn't that I didn't, that I stopped liking it.
Yeah, we hear you really love the fighting, huh?
Beautiful man.
How about the fight zone? What do you think of that?
Well, I've only seen the first competition, and I was
Very
very
cool.
excited.
The guy he
by
kicked
it.
in the
I
clip
mean,
played in the
it's,
Land of the
these guys
Dead,
are great
according to
athletes.
Kevin
The
on
techniques
YouTube.
are flawless. I mean, that's the way we teach them in the dojo, and it's great to see it actually being performed live like that in an actual competition.
Yeah, I bet
type
Don Wilson
situation
had
to see
no
techniques,
fucking idea what this was for,
the
like
fancier
where
and
this
the
would
more
air.
explosive techniques being used. So it's very exciting, and you know, I think it's good.
What would you say to maybe some young kids that are out there and they're thinking about getting into martial arts? They watch the Fight Zone, they say, wow, this is fantastic.
Okay, he said Fight Zone.
How would you guide them into getting into martial arts?
Well, the first thing I'd like to tell them is, you know, the standard disclaimer: don't try this at home. I mean, these
Then I'd
are
like to tell them,
techniques which take
this
many
is all
years
fake.
to be able to perform properly, and they need to go and check out the dojos in their area. Just go to the karate schools. It doesn't really matter the style. Just go to different schools and talk to the instructors and sign up for the one you feel the most comfortable in, and start learning how to do it right. You know, I mean, the Fight Zone is kind of a motivational show, but it's not.
It's a motivational show.
Now, other benefits of the martial arts, sometimes people get into it just because they want to be able to defend
I've been
themselves.
motivated
Maybe they just wanna
tonight.
get in it
Definitely.
be able to beat somebody up. What are
Gonna
some
go
of the other
start my
things
own
that have
underground
really,
fight
been good
tumbling
for you
class.
from your martial arts training?
Well, you know, fighting is just one aspect of martial arts. A lot of people don't realize that, but really the first lesson you learn is respect. You have to respect others, then you respect yourself, and then you learn how to focus your attention. For example, you cannot go from a white belt to a green belt.
Hell yeah, shirt outcomes. You should be the Plow for Halloween this
Focusing on your
year.
goals. You set goals.
Nobody
work
has a
hard,
clue what you're doing.
it's
Just
a form
wear
of
overalls.
self-discipline. I mean, nobody can make you go into a school and study. So it's a
Yeah,
very
imagine if Fight Zone was
motivational,
like an MMA like entertainment
guess,
tonight, or like a karate entertainment tonight. That's what he thought it was for,
we've
and
done it for a
then
number
it
of
airs
years.
with
Represent
this
the black
show.
belt. He can then use those lessons in his everyday life, and I think it's a good positive thing for children and adults to be involved in.
You ever stop to think what would have happened if you never got into martial arts? How your life would be so different?
No, that's a very good question. I've never really thought about it. I can't imagine having done anything other than martial arts for 17 years. You know, I guess
would
I'm
have
not a 9 to 5.
commentated the Fight
I like
Zone.
the competition. And now that I'm in the film business, I'm slowly making the transition from the creative and exciting things I did as a martial artist to try to do them as an action film star.
Hey, I liked that show with Kenny Rice and Boss Rutan
What sort
on
of
HD
things
Net,
do you
John.
put into
I
it? What
enjoyed
kind
it.
of, things you try to get across to the audience?
Well, you know, everybody does their fights on a personal level, I'm sure. You know, the other martial art actors that are out there, but I tried to.
Remember, there was a really
that
good
happy
Pat
medium.
Berry
I want a certain
interview,
amount of realism.
like the week that
granted,
he fought Crow
there's a
Cop.
lot of, I guess, theatrical, dramatic effect to the techniques.
Yeah, HD Net had some
But
weird
I
ass. Like
always
there was a
throw
show on there that
little
was
bit of
literally just
realism
movie
in there
trailers.
so that people don't forget that they're just not watching an acrobatic.
And then at one point, I think it's still on. Maybe the show where
some true self-defense techniques being
Daryl
used.
Hall just goes to people's
it's kind of
houses
like
and
a
hangs
balance
out.
between being a dramatic and being.
Yeah, that's about right. Don Wilson's 67.
I'd like to
That
thank
sounds
one more
about right.
time Don the Dragon Wilson for being with us tonight. Thank you very much.
Big ass man spreading there
I'm
from the
Burton
host.
Richardson for Inside Kung Fu, Inside Karate,
Hall's
and Inside
house.
Taekwondo magazines. Now we're going back to the Fight Zone to see who you chose as tonight's champ.
We have our champion.
And the winner is
Way too much energy.
Bad karma.
Again? Fuck this guy. Why are we putting him on in the middle then if he's the champion every month? I mean, of course, he's the only one with a segment just named after him. Yeah, Bad Karma probably is the booker. Again, this is a pre-taped show. You can tell by the edits. And send your fan mail to that CVS in Las Vegas. Live from Daryl's house. That's the name of the Daryl Hall show. Hey, drugs. All right, Brenticus. He set up a good dating profile on the line. Said he's into mixed martial arts. Never got a chance to vote. Poor Plow. Yeah, this was fantastic. We still got another minute of the show. And it's just this. Oh, I'm sorry, drugs. That sucks. Yeah, even the tracking was like of this show. I'm taking my meds a little bit, Bridget. That's an after 10 o'clock.
Every time I'm here in the fight zone, I always. I hate it when it's over, though.
This is more Bollywood than anything.
Joining us here at the world-famous Hollywood Palladium, home of the most dangerous place on the planet.
The Hollywood Palladium is the most dangerous place on the planet. The Fight Zone.
Beyond belief. If you think we're kidding, tune in next time. Thank you, everybody.
I will have to find more Fight Zone. Again, these racist-ass graphics. The end of the Fight Zone. George Sides. Alright. That is it. We have survived the Fight Zone. All together. Thank you all so much for spending the last 2 hours with me. Living through the Fight Zone. I am back on Twitch Tuesday night at 9 p.m. for WCW Deep Cuts Live. We are watching a couple of live pay-per-view pre-shows from the years 1995 and 1996 from WCW. With commercials. I know some of you are big fans of the commercials. And then I could try to do Off the Grid every other Sunday, but 2 Sundays from now is the AEW pay-per-view, Double or Nothing, so I'm back next Sunday. Back next Sunday at 9, and we'll find out what we're watching on Tuesday, but I'll give you a spoiler. Tits, whips, and buff. If you know what I'm talking about, I hope you're excited, because I know I am. So yeah, we are exiting the Fight Zone. Thank you so much to everybody in the chats. You're all so kind and knowledgeable. Highlight of my weekend. Again, if you haven't done so already, call your mom. Let her know that you were busy watching the Fight Zone. And then come back on Twitch Tuesday night at 9. Hopefully it goes up on YouTube the next morning. If not, fucking copyright jerks. This has been Off the Grid. My name's Tom. I'll see you all Tuesday on WCW Deep Cuts Live. Go to bed.